in. You gonna leave me hanging?
I don't know the next part because I don't watch that show. I mean, like,
how do you not know the SpongeBob theme song?
The whole song?
Yes.
No, I don't want to sing
Who
that.
lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, none of that.
Yellow and porous.
Is he? Hey, I finished one line.
No, you didn't. You missed part of it.
Let's
just go on. You know what, Steve?
Exactly.
I was hoping to have this stream started. We're going to do a parody of the SpongeBob theme song, except he was going to go, "Are you ready, Crow?" And I was going to be, "Aye, aye, Steve-o." But Steve-o apparently forgot the goddamn SpongeBob theme song. So, no parody. No parody. It's all Steve-o's fault.
Aura says that the stream isn't streaming.
What do you mean?
Aura says, "Where are you?" And I said, "We're here." And he says, "Why hasn't it started yet?" And I said,
"Oh yeah, we started a little bit late." Has the wait screen for. Oh.
What? What did you do?
Nothing. I mean, other people are here. I see them in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Hey, everybody. So, I'm back in the sling again. Unfortunately, I maybe hurt my arm a little bit.
Playing video games?
No, at work, actually. My boss literally came in and he was like, "Hey, dude, your shoulder is literally slumped down to the side. Just put that back on." And I was like, yeah, fine. Anyways, big news. We got monetized. We got monetized this morning at 6 in the morning. We got an email saying that we're monetized. And I was like, wait, what? Really? What? I was so surprised. But look, our first super chat. Crow's mad. Actually, now that I am monetized, I refuse to drink out of a can. I refuse to drink out of a bottle. I got myself a little fancy glass cup. And this is how I drink now.
That's beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
It's fancy as fuck.
Oh God, yeah, you know it. There we go. So some high quality Bang energy drink.
I want to try that one day.
Tastes like money.
That's beautiful shit.
Hey, let me read some of you guys' comments. New rule: super chats get read first and foremost. Oh wait, we have another super chat. What? Oh, Kyle Jordan, I love you, buddy. His is for AG Sandwich and for freedom and justice and America. Thank you, Kyle Jordan Gaming. Super Saiyan Ty. Okay, even I know the SpongeBob theme forward and back. How does Steve not? I am ashamed.
Yeah.
Do you know the Indoors theme song?
The what?
Indoors. Nope.
Nope.
You don't know that one, do you?
No, what the hell is that?
Yeah, my wife loves SpongeBob, so she knows like she knows all the memes, all the songs, and she just started singing that one day. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And she played me the video, and I was like, "You don't know how relevant that is, maybe." Okay, all right. What is this? Rodimus, I hope everything is throwing. Hope everyone is throwing this in Funny's face. They want to accuse Vic of all this shit they made up. Then they get caught doing that same shit. To be fair, it's not me defending Funimation. My criticism of Funimation is that they so quickly threw Vic Mignogna under the bus based on allegations. Said they did an investigation into the guy, which apparently was an investigation which I don't want to go into too much of it, right? But needless to say, they threw Vic under the bus based on no evidence and allegations from people that you can verify absolutely hated the man, constantly made fun of him, okay? This jackass, right? You don't need investigation into someone who admits to doing it. Right? He admitted to doing it. The tweets are out there. They've been archived. We did a video where we read through his account on Twitter. Make a fucking statement. Just make a fucking statement. You did it with Vic. Why do you have, like, this broke last night. People have been tweeting. People have been tagging Funimation. Make a fucking statement. The guy admits to, okay.
Did they not?
Calm down. Yeah, no, they haven't. They haven't. We'll jump into it. We'll jump into it. Rodimus goes, burn Funimation, burn. You know, I'm not for cancel culture, but at this point, like, it seems like they have no problem with pedos and shit. It seems like they just hated one individual, but they're not willing to actually put their foot down. Like, you have to fucking start a riot in order to get them to actually do something. It's disgusting. Didn't one of the VA's brother got charged, trial, and convicted for having CP on his computer? Yes. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the voice actor for Zeno in Dragon Ball Super. I believe that was the individual. But regardless, her brother, this voice actor's brother, went out, had CP on his computer, and she went ahead and made this statement about how, oh, yeah, Vic's a pedo, but you know what? My brother, yada, 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 like defending her brother while at the same time accusing Vic of being a pedo. And then she goes and says, my brother didn't hurt anyone. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding, you daft bitch? Like, that was her statement. Her brother gets busted with CP, and she goes, well, he didn't hurt anybody. Yeah, fuck off. Like, seriously,
it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, right? Initiating judgment in 20 minutes. Ah, shit. Yeah, well, we're going to talk about a few things tonight. We're definitely going to focus on that. We're going to focus on, I think it's Jeffrey Toobin, the CNN legal analyst, well known for writing a book about how terrible Donald Trump is, all that shit, and how he was fapping it in front of people on a Zoom call. So just weirdos, fucking
on
weirdos.
Purpose? Or he didn't know it was like on call?
He says he didn't know it was on call, but like they were just doing a meeting. And I guess maybe they were like, okay, well, meeting's over. So this dude, like, it just whips out his dick and starts stroking it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, man. We'll cover on that one. There's a couple other little pieces I wanted to cover today. Rush Limbaugh, apparently he is stage 4 cancer. He's basically said he's terminal. He is not long for this world. I right before we streamed, I went on Twitter and I saw this post like from the Washington Times, and the comment section is insane. Like, there's a lot of people on the left that I think are fucking moral fucking degenerates. They've done terrible fucking things. People on the right too. Like John McCain, right? I know like Trump hates McCain. I hate McCain for several other reasons, like the bomb Iran fucking joke. Like, the dude was a fucking warmonger, right? I didn't sit there and laugh and cheer and talk about I hope how that man fucking suffered and all this other shit. So I want to talk about that. And then from there, we're going to drop politics. Now, today is normally a political stream. I'm going to drop the politics. We're going to watch one satire video that makes fun of both candidates equally, give our reaction, and then we're going to jump into the topics. And I think that is the best way of doing it. What do you think, Steven?
I like it. Read your super chats first.
Oh, I read the super chats. Is there another super chat? There's
like 3 more.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Whoa, a lot of chats. Hold on, guys. I got it. Kyle Jordan Gaming says, delete it! And then he said, justice for Dende. Oh, my God. We'll talk about that. I'm going to see if I can find the audio of it because it is nuts. Bad Dragonite. Congrats on YouTube monetization. Favorite flavor of barbecue sauce? Ooh. Oh, shit. This is tough.
Do you eat that many barbecue sauces? I don't eat any of them.
Yeah, bitch.
Mine's done. No favorite flavor of barbecue sauce. The kind that's not barbecue sauce for me.
Hold on. Oh my God, I had to take that asshole off the stream. He doesn't like barbecue sauce. What the fuck? What is this shit?
Exactly. It's bad for you.
No, it's not. It's good for your soul. Probably anything with honey. I love honey barbecue sauces. Spicy honey barbecue sauces are some of the best, but I love the sweetness of honey in my barbecue sauce. Baby, what's your favorite barbecue sauce?
Honey.
Oh, that's why she's my wife.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Okay. If you were offered $2 million to leave your spouse, money guaranteed, Would you?
Well, could I take the money and then we just get right back together?
It doesn't say. Just doesn't say.
If we could never get back together, absolutely not.
Good answer.
If I could just, if we could agree to take the money and then immediately hook right back up, 110%, because we could just have an even fancier wedding, right?
Somebody said that they would take the money. They would take the money, get back with their husband, and buy a new house in another country under new names.
Exactly. Exactly. That is my idea.
Good.
I love you, baby.
Just checking.
I love you.
Love you too. Good night.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry that little break. Okay, where were we? Got a little distracted there. Kyle, stop telling her to steal my candy, dude. I don't even have any right now.
I already did.
God damn.
Took the Swedish fish on you. Oh, damn.
Yeah, she did. I don't even have any candy to take because she stole it all. Actors Judgement, don't take the money. Don't destroy our ship. Max Zorin, will you replace Aura like Tim Pool replaced Adam? What are you talking about, dude? I already replaced Aura.
Yeah.
Meet Stevel. He's Aura Jr.
Except I'm worse.
Much worse. But I like your thumbnails. Like, we're working on it. If it was Aura, he would have made the Zoom call, the Zoom icon, crying eyes. So we still got some work to do. But, you know, I think that, I think so far so good. I think we've been doing really good together.
Yeah, I think we've been doing all right.
So there's your question, Max. No, Aura came on last night. It's just Aura has his own stuff that he's got to be sorting out. Like, I'm just talking like personal real life stuff. And like, we stream 4 nights a week. He can't really commit to come on all the time. He's going to make it on when he can. And when his real life stuff is sorted out and shit, I'm sure he's going to come back. Right. And that's a conversation that we had together. Aura basically helped me launch the channel. I mean, not even help, like really fucking did everything to get this channel launched. That he is a co-owner of this channel. Even if he never comes on for another video, he is a co-owner of this channel 110%. Okay. 110%. I can't believe Funimation is canceled. Not yet. I'll go into it. I'll be there tonight. Yes. Yes. Ow, my shoulder. Fuck. But yes. Oh man. Fuck, that hurt.
It's not good, Crow. You got to take care of yourself.
Oh god. Zio Return says, "Shut up and take my money." Also, it's my election on Friday. I might win. What are you running for? What are you running for? I will endorse you right now. Okay, but I also have said some nasty things about Australia, so I will endorse your opponent if that will help you. Haha, Crow is dumb. It was a Tim Pool joke. I know. I didn't know it was a joke, actually. I didn't know it was a joke. But I just want to make that clear in case anyone is confused, because I know not everybody was around when we announced it. 224 Vic says, "Guess what, Crow?" What is it, 224 Vic? Tell me. Zio is secretly Donald Trump. That would be insane. That would be fucking hilarious. Across the Judgment, just don't call. Ugh. Okay. All right. We're almost at the 15-minute mark. I'm trying to get our topic started at a time that makes it a little bit easier to chop things up for it. But the first story. I got a super chat right over here. Will call my honey barbecue sauce Golden Crow sauce. Dude, that Dragonite, that is awesome. Man, you guys are awesome. I really do love all you guys. Thank you so much for showing up and supporting. Now, the first topic, we're just going to be talking about this thing with the Rush stuff. So, for those of you who are not aware, Rush Limbaugh, he's a conservative talk show person. I don't like the guy, right? Anyone who sees me on Twitter knows that I lean pretty far to the right. Not like super far right. I'm not a nationalist in like any real sense of that word. I'm totally anti-war, all that stuff. Anyways, I don't like Rush Limbaugh. I think he says some objectively stupid shit. Like he had Trump on his radio show and they were talking about how Trump was like a victim and stuff, how nobody treats him fairly. And I'm like, dude, this is the leader of the free world. Shut the fuck up. Like, so I was like, dude, come on. But Rush Limbaugh basically, he has cancer. He's largely credited for this movement of radio talk show hosts that are right-wing, right? Because they couldn't get on TV, so they took over the airwaves or the radio waves or whatever you want to call them. And he's like the leader in that movement, right? But he got diagnosed with cancer. Recently, during the last State of the Union, Trump gave him the Medal of Freedom, which to me, I've always looked at that as being like highly political. And, presidents will give it to like people deserve it and they'll give it to people that don't deserve it. And yeah, he's dying and everything. Cancer is terrible, no matter who has it. It's a terrible way to go. But when it comes to the Medal of Freedom, I don't think so.
What does the Medal of Freedom even entail exactly?
I don't know, dude. It's a fancy fucking button. I just whatever. Yeah, take that out of context, whatever. But let me just highlight this, right? Because I saw it. And when I saw this shit, I went through like the comments and I was just like really disgusted by it because I dislike like someone like Cenk Uygur, right? Cenk, I think, is a piece of shit. I think he's a goddamn liar. And I don't have anything nice to say about the guy, right? But if the man had cancer, I would not say any of the shit that these people are saying. So, Washington Times, conservative talk radio legend Rush Limbaugh told his listeners Monday that he can no longer deny he's under a death sentence due to the progression of his stage 4 lung cancer. The top comment here, 729 likes. I can only hope it's also incredibly painful. This over here, 4,000 likes. When you strip it all away, Jerry Garcia destroyed his life on drugs. He's just another dead drug addict. Rush Limbaugh on Jerry Garcia from 1995, right? I've never wished a man dead, but I have read some obituaries with great pleasure. I just like, and look at the ones like, hang in the Rush, God loves you, so do we, right? 57 likes being ratioed. People are in here just to rip on Rush Limbaugh and cheer on his death and wish him the worst. I'm just like, wow, dude. Like, the guy is a talk show host, right? He hasn't done anything. He just opens his fucking mouth, and they fucking hate him for it. I'm like, I don't care if you disagree with his opinions, but like, this is nasty. This is real nasty. I would never wish death upon anyone, but it is so sad that he used his life to make the world a worse and more hateful place. My hope is that in his last days, he'll have an epiphany and do some good. Now, obviously, that person doesn't like Rush. That's not a positive statement towards him. But you know what? Fine. Absolutely fine. Right? Saying, like, I wouldn't wish death upon anyone. I don't like what he did with his life. I wish he had an epiphany. Totally fine. Totally fine. This comment, he said smoking wasn't bad for you. I'm just saying there ought to be a little appreciation shown for them instead of having them hated and reviled, Limbaugh said. I would like a medal for smoking cigars is what I'm saying. Thoughts and prayers to all the science deniers. Like this person said, like, I'm not a fan, but my mother's dying from stage 4 lung cancer, has never smoked, right? Now, obviously, I would say smoking probably has something to do with it, but like there are plenty of people that smoke cigars and have cancer. I'm not going to sit there and go like, well, you know what? They were fucking dumbass science deniers. They should burn in hell. Like, I mean, this is pretty bad, right? I think the top 2 comments were a lot worse, right? How about this one? Thoughts and prayers are with you, Rush. This person's being ratio too. Thoughts and prayers are with you, Rush. Those who mock this, I'll pray for you as well so that you won't have such hatred in your soul when you have to meet God. And then this person goes, when you mean when he meets Beelzebub. I'm just
Which is like the devil, right?
Yeah, this is the devil. That's the devil. When you look over to see Rush trending, thinking, could this be the day? Then nope, he's still spouting bullshit. I'm like this person's like literally like happy, waiting for the day that Rush Limbaugh dies. I don't get it. My dad died dude, yeah. Well, this person's being ratioed. Like, this is my dad died in a similar way. It is horrible. Good and evil aside, I truly hope he can be made comfortable. And this person goes, I'm confident he can afford an excellent morphine drip. I mean, a little snarky, but that's really not that bad, right? And then I put, and then this one, right? It's always nice to get some good news. Hopefully there's a lot of pain and suffering too. Okay, so this is like a lot, right? I don't care if you hate the guy. I don't care if you love the guy. The dude is dying of cancer. Cancer is just a terrible way to go, right? It's like, you know that thing where people go like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, right? I wouldn't want someone that I absolutely hated to die suffering of cancer unless, you know, they're like a fucking pedo or something, you know, someone that actually like abuses children. Then I would say absolutely, right? But he's a talk show host. He is. If you hate him, if you hate his opinions, like rip him for that. Don't sit there and say like, I am waiting for the day that man dies. I am so happy. And then when I found out he was alive, it ruined my day. Like there's something deeply wrong with you. Like on a mental, personal level, I really feel that way. And, you know, I know like Rev, and this isn't saying, Rev disagrees with me politically on everything, right? But great guy. Great guy. Absolutely. You can disagree with someone on their policy. You can disagree with someone on what they believe, right? But to sit there and cheer them on, to sit there and cheer their death on, to talk about how it makes you happy that they are dying. I don't know. But I mean, when I look at stuff like that, I'm like, you know, there are plenty of like right-wing people that have been that are very controversial. Like I want to say like Bill O'Reilly, right? And, you know, there's people on the left too, don't get me wrong, like Matt Lauer and shit. But like Bill O'Reilly was like a big popular Fox News guy. And it turned out that he was sexually harassing women at Fox News, right? He got busted, you know, and if you want to say like when he passes away, you know, I think about his victims and stuff like that. I would say, okay, fair statement, right? But like Rush hasn't done anything like that. He's just a guy with an opinion. And not even an opinion I agree with.
No, but people are open to having their own opinions. Like
I know, right? Like, just fuck. I don't know. It's sad to me because I see that and I realize there's no coming together. There is no reconciling differences. If you're so upset at a talk show host because of their opinion that you want them to die in suffering agony, I think you're a terrible person. I think you're a broken person. I think that you should really see a therapist. And I think you have a lot of issues that you need to work out, right? But it is sad. It is sad to see someone go like that. Cancer is not fun. It's not a good way to die. It's painful. It is suffering, and it's sad. It really is. So, you know, best wishes to his family and all that and all that stuff. Don't agree with the guy. Don't like the guy, but oh, man. I pledge to lead with insanity and with no accountability. I hope you win, Zio. Destroy Australia. Destroy it.
Running into the ground.
It's a bit much. Hashtag Pharaoh to Tanya 2020. Nice. The O'Reilly stuff was never substantiated. Pix, I don't care if it was or wasn't for my statement. I mean, like, I can understand, like, those accusations came out. I mean, Fox did can him, right? But what I'm saying is, I can understand if he passes away and you say, like, and you believe that he had victims and all that other stuff. But, like, there is none of that with Rush. He's just a guy with an opinion, and it's not always correct. It's not always good. It's not always bad. But I just, Kyle Jordan says, I don't believe in opinions. So you don't believe in me, Kyle?
You don't believe? Yeah. This is the most opinionated channel on YouTube.
Twitter is mind cancer. Agreed. I heard someone say that these cancellation people won't be happy until they get you to commit suicide. I mean, I believe it. That was their goal for Vic. I got the argument, right? You target the guy when he is emotionally down. You continue to keep destroying him. You ruin his reputation. You keep pushing him closer and closer to the edge. I mean, I think I can see why people would think that. I don't think that's really the case. I think that when people push other people to do that, you know, at the end of the day, that person's got other stuff that they're dealing with. And it's just an easy scapegoat for people that, you know, they needed help. So I don't think that was really the goal there. I really think they just hated the man and they wanted to take everything that he had from him, not kill him, because I think they wanted to see him continue to suffer. Aura goes, that's your opinion, Kyle. I stand corrected. It's facts. Aura. After Judgement, the people who celebrate someone dying for an opinion are those who hate themselves. J-Man makes a good point. Max Zoran was very concerned about you, Aura. How are you doing at Origami? There was more in it than that. I believe had it not been for the support of his fans, who knows what would have happened. I agree. I agree with you there. I'm not going to say like that's what they were trying to do to the guy though, because I think that's going a bit too far without a direct statement, because it's really hard to say what someone's actual goal and motivation was. I think they just wanted to get rid of him, take his fame away from him. And I think that they wanted to see him suffer, but I don't really think that they wanted him to commit suicide. Just to be fair. Hey, what's up, Toy Bounty Hunters?
Yo.
Oh
What's
my
up?
God, it's John.
How you doing, John?
What's going on? You know, just, same old, same old. How y'all doing?
Yeah,
We're rolling in money.
alive.
Steve,
is my-
monetized.
What?
This is my money cup.
So, Steve, you're not demonetized. You're not monetized yet, right?
Oh, well, yeah, no, I'm not going to get
Or were you?
monetized. No, I
Seriously.
tried to, and it was like, nah. So it's all good.
Oh, man.
Maybe in a
sorry.
year.
Change the name of your topics. If you've ever used the word pedo, change it to quote unquote child enthusiast. And it
I've
gets
never
right
used
by.
the word pedo. I thought I punched above the belt enough. It's not has nothing to do with that. I privated a video and like it made my watch time dip. So now I gotta like get it back up and reapply.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes, John?
So what's going on? What's the what you talking about?
Well, we just talked about people on Rush apparently said that Rush Limbaugh, the talk show host guy, he said that he's going to die soon because of his cancer. And people on Twitter are basically saying, I hope it's painful. I hope you suffer. He's going to see Beelzebub, you know, the devil. Just a bunch of nasty shit.
Yeah, typical stuff. I mean, look, Rush Limbaugh, not really a fan of Rush Limbaugh,
Same
but
here.
you know, not a fan of the guy, but I would never wish him ill. You know, I mean, he's, you know, I don't think, you know, look, there's things that he affected. He was a voice of a generation, and then but there was also a lot of dumb shit that he said, and a lot of stuff that definitely didn't agree with. Sometimes, you know, you wonder, you know, are those things he really meant, or did he do it to shock people? You know, it's one of those things where with Rush, you know, you kind of blurred that line. You don't really know who, you know, if Rush is being for real or not. That's why a lot of times people just take it wholesale, you know, oh, that must be how he really is. But that's not always the case with these radio personalities. But who knows? But look, bottom line is, look, not a fan of Rush. But, you know, he doesn't deserve that. You know what I mean?
No, it's a terrible way to die.
Level crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he already has.
I wouldn't say
exactly.
he's Alex Jones level crazy.
No, he's not that. He's not to that degree, but you know, he's said a lot of dumb stuff, man. It's you know, Rush is, you know, and again, it's one of those things you wonder, you know, did Rush say it because, you know, he was trying to get a reaction out of people, or is that the way he really feels? He definitely blurs those lines where people don't really know, but most people will just assume, oh, well, he has to be that way, right? Because that's the way he portrays himself. And, you know, sometimes that's true and sometimes that's not true, because sometimes people put on, you know, they put on that facade, you know, for the sake of, you know, for the sake of an audience. You know, I've seen it with YouTubers before, and, you know, but sometimes, you know, there is part of that is real, but who knows whether it is or isn't. Bottom line is, look, Rush is not long of, you know, for this world, and he's got something, you know, he's got a terrible illness, you know what I mean, that nobody should wish on anybody else. I mean, as it is, you know, nobody should be wishing death on anybody else anyways, but, you know, it's not surprising that people are reacting the way they're reacting, you know, the people that hate him.
Yeah,
So.
no, and that's basically where I was coming from with it, because I was like, I don't like Rush. I don't. Like, I don't think genuinely he is a good person, right? But it's like you said, maybe it's just a personality and everything. But, like, he does not in any way, shape, or form deserve to die of cancer and deserve to suffer. And I was saying it, you know, like, I don't like Cenk Uygur. I think the guy is a grifter. I think that he misleads his audience. I think he is inherently dishonest, right?
Yeah.
And he named his fucking show after the Young Turks, which, you know, committed the Armenian genocide. There's no getting around that one with me. I still don't hope that Cenk gets cancer. And if he did, I wouldn't be sitting there hoping that he fucking suffered. Like, that's way too fucking much for me.
Well, what's crazy to me too is that he has an Armenian on the show. Isn't his co-host Armenian?
Yeah, and to my understanding, like, a lot of people really fucking hate her for that shit.
Yeah, because I mean, you've heard what this dude has said. It's just like that's your, you know, this is your people. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, Kat, thank you for the super sticker. It's very cute. Alex Trebek has a form of cancer. Yeah, I saw that, and like again. Oh, Alex Trebek, you know, he hosts Jeopardy, right? It'd be like someone says, well, I fucking hate Jeopardy. I hope that man suffers. No, like, to me, you know, you don't need to, because there are some comments that were very neutral to the fact that he was dying, right? Mm-hmm. But like one of them was like, you know, I don't like Rush, but you know, I don't think he deserves to suffer. I think it's sad that what he did with his life, and I hope he has an epiphany. I'm like, oh, okay, right? Like, you don't need to sit there and be like, oh, I hope Jesus takes you up there and you're in it. Like, you don't need to do that shit, right? And I would find it very fake if you did, but. But like this whole thing of being like, I hope he suffers. I hope he feels pain. He's a science denier. Good luck to all the other science. Like, there's so much fucking hatred in these people, and it's just wow. It's just fucking wow.
Well, that's the irony of a lot of that with people that talk about stuff like that. They are the people that will say, "Oh, love, positivity, all this stuff," but I hate this guy. You know what I'm saying? And I wish him, you know, to die a horrible death. You know what I mean? They're the ones that do all that, and it's just like, oh, okay, you know, okay, and how are you better? I'm trying to figure out like how you're a better person than the person you're wishing death upon.
Yeah,
you know
right.
I mean?
Well, because they want to exterminate evil in the world, I guess. Even though I don't think a man with an opinion is necessarily fucking evil, but it is what it is.
Look, there's evil men that have existed throughout history, and I would say, yeah, is the world a better place without some of them in it? Yes, but I've never celebrated the death of any of them. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's just not, you know, because look, at the end of the day, even the most ruthless of men had somebody that loved them, you know what I'm saying, and somebody that cared for them, and somebody that, you know what I mean, that they had a relationship with. And I do believe, you know, as a person of faith, you know, I do believe that there is no such thing as somebody being irredeemable, right? I believe anybody can be forgiven. I think one of the best ways to simplify it is, I think Rekieta said it once. He said, hey, look, you know, if you went to jail for messing with kids and you served your time and you got out, I can forgive you, but you'll never watch my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's fine. You know what I mean? And I think that's the mentality a lot of people need to have. It's one of the reasons why, if you remember, Crow, when Ruben was on my channel now over a year ago, that's something that he talked about very heavily was, people like forgiving Vic. So I know you mentioned Vic a moment ago. You know what I mean? Like those are situations where you think about it, they're very small in comparison to greater things that are happening,
Yeah.
and people just need to have more of a forgiving heart when it comes to those kind of, I guess, if you want to call them anything, maybe just kind of minor indiscretions, you know what I mean? Okay, so at worst, you made that person feel uncomfortable. Does that merit him losing his career, losing his livelihood? No, absolutely not. Or potentially even losing his life. You know what I mean? No, absolutely not. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get that. And the thing is, oh, hey, Rev said congrats on the monetization. Thank you, Rev. Kat said, I'm so glad he got monetized. Thank you. Now we need Steve monetized. We'll get there. We'll get there. Look, I'll put it like this, right? And someone had commented to me, and I don't think they want the conversation thing out there, but it was more like my stance with like the pedo stuff. And we're gonna jump into that a little bit later. It was like I said that what I would do to these people is not anything I can actually say on stream. But they were like, look, if they've served their time, if they've paid their debt, then yada yada yada. You should forgive. Everyone deserves a second chance. And they point out, like I've said before, everyone deserves a second chance. And I was like, you're right. You're right. If you actually serve your time, I'm not talking about like those fat fuckers that they let out of prison after like 6 months because they're too fucking bloated to stay in prison. I don't know if you heard that story, right? Like that sort of stuff. I would say like, no, give me that fucking rusty fork, right? But
no, of course,
if someone does serve their time, like actually serves their time, and I would imagine the shit that happens to them in prison might help them sympathize with their victims.
Well, let's put it like this: if they survive prison, right? If they survive prison, if they don't get got inside, you know what I'm saying, and they decide to turn their life around and try to be a contributing member of society.
I actually said it. The Salva guy, Jeepers Creepers guy, he got like 6 months or something, like really ridiculous. I mean, that sort of guy didn't pay his debt in any way, shape, or form. But if you
of course not.
Right, if you do, you survive prison and everything, and you get out, like, I would never let you near a child again. But if you never do it then I have to say, like, you did change, right? To me, it's still a sin that you will never get away from. But I have to be willing to sit there and say, like, if you go to prison and you serve your time, you should not forever be branded as that thing. Like even someone who beats somebody, a rapist, right? Like terrible fucking things. If you go to prison, you serve an actual debt to society. I think that everyone does deserve the right to change. Now, if you do it a second time, fucking death row all the way, baby.
Yeah. Well, there's a difference. Yeah, definitely a difference in repeat offenders. If you're a repeat offender, I mean, and the chances are that you're going to come out and hurt somebody again. Obviously, you don't deserve to be a part of society anymore. You just don't. You know what I mean? If you're like a first-time offender, no kind of previous history, you just made a mistake or something like that for whatever reason, even though it's dumb. And you pay your debt to society. Again, you don't really deserve to be trusted, and people should look out for you. But you do deserve a chance to try to integrate back into society if you can. Just stay the fuck away from schools. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you have no business being around. You have no business being around anywhere where there's kids. You have no business, being around any of that stuff. And people, there should be somebody keeping a watchful eye on that. But if you just want to live a normal life, and you want to give back to society, all right, cool. You want to redeem, you want to dedicate the rest of your life to kind of redeeming and working towards something positive, go for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just be aware. There's going to be people watching, so.
Yeah. Now we need to move into the next topic. This is a funny one. This is a really funny one. John, did you hear about what happened with the CNN analyst today?
I did hear about that. That came across my timeline that he whipped his junk out, and and he started to have his personal reflection time in the presence of other people, and claimed that he had no idea.
I mean, so here's okay. I mean, I don't know what to say there, right? But like, here's the article from the New York Post, and before anyone goes like, "That's a tabloid," I mean, Vice reported it too, and everyone is like ripping this guy apart. But Jeffrey Toobin was masturbating in front of New Yorker Bigs, report says.
What's crazy to me is I've heard all he was suspended. I'm like, what? What? Like, what's that going to do?
But here's the thing. Yeah. Originally, the story came out on Twitter, and it was Jeffrey Toobin. He exposed himself, right? And his response was, "I didn't know the camera was on. I thought the call was over." Like all this stuff, right? But later, I guess Vice or somebody reached out to people on that Zoom call, and they said, "Dude, he just started masturbating," right? And I'm willing to believe that, like, it was the end of the call, right? And they were like, "Okay, we're gonna leave now," and people were dropping out, and he just assumed that that meant the call was over, and nobody could see him. I don't know. Like, maybe he was like watching porn on his screen throughout the entire call or something. I don't know. I have no clue.
Listen.
But he just starts masturbating in front of all these people.
At least he had the courtesy to make sure that they couldn't hear it. Okay, by muting it.
He fucking played Chatterbait on a Zoom call. Fucking hell.
What? I mean, that's professionalism.
I've heard that the guy's an older guy, but it's just like, bro, you do know that muting it just, okay, so that all that does is they can't hear you. That just means they can't hear you do it, bro. I mean, so I guess in that regard, maybe he was being considerate of the fact, I don't want him to hear me do it.
All right, so let's do this. Okay, so now he is the talk of the town. The New Yorker writer and CNN analyst, Jeffrey Toobin, didn't just expose himself during a Zoom work meeting. He was allegedly caught masturbating in the call with some of the magazine's biggest names and has now been suspended from the publication. "I made an embarrassingly stupid mistake, believing I was off camera," the 60-year-old married Harvard Law School grad said in a stunning admission to Vice, which broke news of the cringeworthy incident Monday.
Oh my God. Like how is it? See, that's the thing. It's just like he's not that old. You know, if he was like an 80-some-odd-year-old man that wasn't all that computer literate, I mean, he's still within that margin where it's like, yeah, he's an older guy, but it's just like, come on, bro, you should... You have to know
better.
You know what I mean? It's like you have to know. It's just like, especially in the industry that you're working in. You telling me you you honestly thought that just muting it? Oh, I thought it was off. It's just like, are you sure about that?
John, I don't think you can read this article in the top right-hand corner. It's the one we're reading through right now, but the click for it is "Toobin his own horn."
That's great. That's hilarious.
I apologize. Okay.
I don't see how like he's just gonna try to be like. The crazy thing to me is, like I said, all he got was a suspension for it. Now I guess he's probably been working there for a long time, and it's just like there's no way. I just don't see it. I just don't see any way he could end up keeping his job now that this story is out. I mean, he's going to be publicly shamed anytime. Anywhere he goes, people are going to be bringing it up in some form or another. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
this is bad. Kaylor said, "Good evening. Just got here, and the first thing I hear is masturbation."
I mean, I don't know if you remember. Maybe you were too young for this, Crow, but back in the day, a gentleman by the name of Paul Rubin. Are you familiar with Paul Rubin?
No.
Okay, he is better known by his moniker of Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know that guy.
now Paul Rubin, he created this character Pee Wee Herman, which he created when he was part of the comic troupe The Groundlings. A lot of good famous comics came out of there. One of note would be Phil Hartman, but he ended up making a couple movies as the character, and eventually the character became popular enough where he actually made a kid show out of it, Pee Wee's Playhouse, which is a very popular kid show that would air on Saturday mornings. And he was basically on top of the world until he he got caught publicly, and not that obviously people go to those types of theaters, those porn theaters those prawn theaters to, do stuff like that. And he went to one and he got caught publicly, doing the tubing thing, you know what I mean? And that effectively kind of ended his career. I mean, he did come back from time to time. He did end up doing some movies after that, but for a long time, it was something that stigmatized him. Where he was kind of out of the public spotlight. Luckily for him, around the time that it happened, there wasn't this advent of social media like there is now, because there'd just be no way for him to come back from something like that now. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see how this guy in the age of social media is really going to be able to have people for I mean they will eventually but
yeah, when he's like 80.
Yeah, they
He's never
will
going
eventually
to be able
forget.
to be taken seriously by anything when he's in.
But-
Does he interview
but that's
people?
what I'm
I
saying.
mean, like, imagine hiring this guy as your legal advisor, and everybody's making jokes about how he beat his meat over Zoom, right?
Well, could you imagine what his?
He's a legal
could you
advisor?
imagine?
Yeah, he is. He's CNN's legal analyst. He
That might
advises
actually
them
play
on
in his
legal
favor.
matters.
Could you imagine
if he's
his
really
next-
good at his job? He could be like, I'm so good at my job that it doesn't matter that I beat my meat. I could do it again, and you'll still hire me because
Bro,
I'm
bro,
that
check
good.
it
at
out,
my
dude.
job.
I mean that'd be some skills right there. But think about this: could you imagine how the next job interview for him would go if he decided to resign? It's going well, like they're gonna hire him, and then like the guy who's about to hire him is just like, "Oh, I got one more question for you. Are we gonna have to worry about you gratifying yourself live?" And it's just like he just gets up and he walks out.
Right?
Walks out of the interview.
No, well, he
He's
should
like,
use that you'd be like, for an extra $100,000, you won't need to worry about that. I'll make sure it does that.
he's like,
okay. So he apologized.
or hey, wait, hold on. Just one more thing. Or maybe Tubin goes, is that something you want me to do?
He's like, for 200,000, I'll do it right now.
It's like, you're the one who brought it up, right? Not me.
Yeah, not me. I was good. But like, if you want to see it, that would help me get this position here. I'm sure we can work something out. And he just like unzips himself.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's something I enjoy doing. If you guys want it,
Okay. Let's keep going, because I think they got more of a statement from it. I'd hope so. So he apologized, of course, to his wife, his family, friends, and coworkers. Two people on the video call told Vice the virtual gathering was part of an election simulation last week that included New Yorker notables such as Jane Meyer, Evan Osnos, Marcia Gessen, and Jelani Cobb, as well as producers from the magazine and WNYC Public Radio. The two sources said that at one point, it looked as if Tubin was taking another call and lowered his camera, and that's when they saw him getting to work on himself. Dude, he did it in the middle of the call! Fuck! In the middle of the call, he just starts masturbating. Dude! I was like, dude, I really thought that it was like some sort of boomer shit, right? Where he literally thought the call was fucking ending, and he thought that meant it was over, and he just started whipping it out. But the guy was doing it in the middle of their call.
Yeah, like,
your legal analyst was literally like looking at porn, put the entire thing on mute, and just started fucking spanking it. That is great. All right. It was unclear what, if anything, others on the virtual call saw. During the simulation, Osnos had been playing the role of Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. Gessen was President Trump. Meyer represented establishment Republicans, and Cobb stood in for the Democrats, the sources told Vice. Fuck. Tubin was supposed to be playing the part of the courts, while Andrew Marantz represented the far right, Sue Halpern was the left, and Dexter Filkins stood in for the military. At one point, there was a break for those playing Democrats and Republicans to strategize together, and that's when sources told Vice they saw Tubin pleasuring himself. The actual fuck, like, how would you get turned on through that? Like, he's like, I can just imagine this piece of shit, right? Like, fuck, dude, Trump's about to be taken out. Oh, yes! John.
Sorry, disconnected there.
It's cool. In the middle of the call, this dude just starts jacking off to the thought of Trump being taken out of office. Like, oh, dude, that is sick. That is so sick and wrong. Holy fuck. He beat up to the election. I gotta read these comments. Dear Kyle, okay, hire this man. What kind of job is it? He beat off to the election. This man really loves politics, bruh. Bruh.
Yeah, that kind of hatred is strong, man. You know,
dude, whole new kind of TDS.
Yeah, man, for real.
Oh, dude, Kai, you're nasty. He was probably watching pictures of Trump's wife. Dude, like this guy, holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's just...
This story is so much funnier than I thought it was. Holy fuck. This Jeffrey Toobin guy, literally fucking legal analyst for CNN, former writer for The New Yorker, wrote a whole book on how terrible Trump is. He's in a call in which they're doing a mock up of the elections. And in the middle of it, they take a break, and he just has to get it out. He just has to get it out.
Yeah, man, that's wow. Yeah,
dude, Kyle Jordan was completely right here. This is a whole new kind of TDS. That dick slapping.
That just, oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's too funny. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't think CNN's gonna have it. I don't think CNN's gonna have him on anytime soon. You know.
No, you don't think they're gonna take him back?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have him on anytime soon. Well, I don't know. Maybe Don Lemon or Anderson Cooper might, but you know.
Yeah, like right after the show, like Don Lemon is like, "Hey, Anderson Cooper, you want to come on? We're gonna have Tubin, and we're all gonna talk about like how great it'll be when Trump's out of office, right?" And as soon as the show ends, they just fucking take off their pants and just doing a circle jerk with each other. Ah, fuck Trump! Oh, Biden!
That's just...
Dude, this is so funny. bring Stelter in as their eunuch.
I've never heard
the snack boy. Dude, I'm sorry. Stelter can be the snack boy.
Well, yeah, you know, Stelter would probably be like, "Oh, I see your reliable source."
Dude, this is fucking insane.
That's just wild, man. These guys, man.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, man, it never ceases to amaze me, man, that these people that talk the way they do and act the way they do, they always end up being the ones that are the biggest weirdos, man, and the biggest degenerates. You know?
Oh,
and there it is.
Okay, so
there it is.
I don't know if CNN actually suspended him yet. I would imagine they're going to. In all seriousness, the New Yorker did, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know. A spokesperson for the New Yorker said Jeffrey Toobin has been suspended while we investigate the matter. What are you investigating? There were multiple people on the call that saw him doing it.
They gotta investigate, Kurt.
Like, yeah, fuck, dude. He admitted to doing it. Well, he admitted to flashing everybody. But, like, you got multiple people on the call there. They all saw him.
Witnesses and admissions of guilt apparently are not enough these days. We need fabricated evidence. And
Can you imagine?
We need some anonymous sources to come in here.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what it was like for them being on the call? They're like, messaging him like, turn off your camera. Turn off your camera. Hey, Cuban. They're just like
They're probably
freaking out.
pinching
It's like,
themselves,
Cuban,
being like,
Cuban,
"Am I
stop,
dreaming?
no!"
Like, is this happening right now?"
I mean, it's got to be surreal. Oh my god.
Okay, I got one. And J-Man actually gets an own in here. Yet, I'm a degenerate for liking dominant women. Go fig. I'll say this, J-Man. As long as you never fap it on fucking camera on a Zoom call for work, I think that we can essentially say that you are definitely less of a degenerate than Jeffrey Toobin, the legal analyst for CNN and a writer for The New Yorker. So
Could you imagine?
That is always something you can say. Anyone says anything to you, just be like, I mean, yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm into some weird shit. It's my thing. But you know what I've never done?
Can you imagine if they end up bringing him on CNN to talk about any kind the legalities around what he did in front of his coworkers? Oh, well, you see, these comments about exposing himself in front of people unsolicited. It's just like, oh man. I mean, to me that'd be the only play here, right? It's just like, you might as well just just make fun of yourself about it at this point. I can't really say things though.
Dude, I'm so fucking dead. This is insane. Aura, have you been listening in?
There's Aura, my boy. What's going on, Aura?
What's going on, bud? How's everybody doing? Hey, everybody in chat, what's up? How is everybody doing?
Oh yeah, what's up, people in chats? I saw someone say what's up. Hi to all of y'all.
There you go, John. Do you think the guy who got kicked off of baseball broadcasting because he said the F slur, you think he's happy about this? All eyes are off him right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's probably like, yes.
Yeah, until you just brought it up, or now people are gonna be I forgot about it.
No, I think this guy doing a DSP. This guy doing a DSP is I think he's worse, but whatever.
Yeah, of course.
I like culture and gaming. Just own it. Be like, yeah, I was beating that meat thinking about Orange Man losing the election. Orange Man bad. He'd probably get RTS for days.
Yeah, probably. He probably would. Well, not just that. I mean, just
retweet. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That would be the best play here, to just kind of make fun of himself about it, just to try to laugh it off. Oh, you guys got me. Oh, stupid me. Oh, this, that, or the other. Watch him get
no, dude, they'll do what they do. I'm sorry.
Watch him get a sponsorship for one of those big porn companies or whatever that does
watch him do an advertisement for fucking Pornhub.
What are you talking about, John? He's gonna get a sponsorship from Trojan. You know what I mean? That's
or lose KY Jelly or some shit.
That's gross.
As you all know, I like to handle my meat, so you handle your meat right too by using these new Trojan condoms.
Arby says they got the meats, but I beg to differ. I have.
Dude, the guy should just fucking roll with it, because he cannot come back. He cannot fucking come back from this. He was just fuck, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
I do think Kyle Jordan's right. If he says, I was just so excited at the thought of Trump being kicked out of office that I just had to fucking let it go. I had to let it all out.
I had to relieve myself.
Did he make an apology, like the baseball man? Did he make an apology? He made an apology
to his family, his friends, his coworkers, anyone on the call.
I'm sorry to all the the viewers, broadcasters, listeners, anything. I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry for all the young adults who watch me. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Dude,
Pretty rough.
This is holy. Okay, I think we're almost at the end of the article, so let's get through it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Jeff Toobin has asked for some time off while he deals with a personal issue, which we have granted. Never said.
Personal issue.
His time off to deal with a personal.
Did he injure him? Did he injure him?
CNN, hold on, dude. CNN has said Jeff Toobin asked for some time off, and we granted it. Suspend him, you idiots! I really, you know what? I know we were joking about how Anderson Cooper, Don Lemon, they're all gonna like fucking invite this guy in for a circle jerk session after work one day. Right? I know we said as a joke, but like they're not suspending him. He's staying on staff. Okay? He's staying on staff. I think 100%.
Maybe they all do it. You know, maybe like
or maybe they're just like, hey, saw your video. What technique was that you were using?
Not even technique. That like impressive. You know what I mean? Like impressive. That was impressive.
That's impressive.
Do you turn it counterclockwise as you're going up and down, or you just like straight up just power thrust?
We noticed the perspiration on your faces. It looks pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
I mean,
Crow, look who wrote the article. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta see this. Who wrote the article?
Was it the guy who beat his meat? Like fucking did he write it?
I don't know. Let's see.
It's a biography.
It's a biography. He wrote his own article.
Yeah.
It looks like Jeff Toobin wrote the article because it's like, here's the article, here's the photo. It's like Jeff Toobin. No, Kate Sheehy.
Look, guys, you got to see it through my eyes, or in this case, my hands.
Oh, rough. That's rough.
Dude. Okay, so let me switch over. I mean, at this point, we know the story. They're talking about how he became famous and all that stuff. Okay, in 2008, so another controversy for this guy. In 2008, it was rumored that he was a father of a love child with lawyer Casey Greenfield, the daughter of TV political pundit Jeff Greenfield, who was working at CNN at the time. Okay, well, maybe.
All right.
Okay, so let's real quick. Let's check what the Twatters is saying. Jack Posobiec says even double murderer at real OJ thinks CNN's Jeffrey Toobin went too far. Damn.
Can you send that tweet to me, please?
I'm going to. Here, I'll send it on Discord. I can't imagine the day this guy is having. He's definitely not getting a Hummer at home today. That's for sure. Tugging Toobin. Jake Tapper. Oh my God. I thought he was joking. OJ Simpson really made a comment on this.
Oh, that's
and
dope.
Jake Tapper jumped in.
Well, I don't think OJ actually manages that account. So he manages it.
No, it's a video. It's a video. Dude.
Yeah, no, I think what I'm saying is that somebody manages the account for him. I don't think he actually tweets out from that. Like the guy like actually knows OJ. Apparently.
Imagine OJ made a video for somebody else and they posted it to him.
I gotta see what this fucking shit is. By the way, OJ's a piece of shit. But let's keep going.
Damn, Jeffrey Toobin. At least Pee Wee Herman was in an X-rated movie theater.
Yeah.
That's funny. I hadn't even seen that video. See?
That's really good.
I hadn't even seen that video, and I mentioned that earlier. That's funny.
I'm dying. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
laughed too hard there.
Corey, you gotta be
Too
careful.
hard there.
If Crow fucking dies on stream, could you imagine? That's insane. I love
Well,
the comment.
at least there will be video evidence of OJ murdering someone. Okay. You murdered your wife and an innocent man in cold blood. No one really needs to hear from you ever. I don't know which tweet to like because, like, Jake Tapper didn't say anything wrong there, But OJ definitely fucking burned that guy. Oh man. Oh god. That's too funny. That's just too funny. Okay. Gotta catch my breath. I lost so hard. John got kicked off the stream.
Oh no. No.
What y'all do to me?
Murderer or not, funny is funny. That was legendary. I tuned in at just the right time.
Phoebes, like all the tweets. That's right, Phoebes.
Oh my god. Dude, that is the funniest shit ever.
I mean, he's not wrong though. I mean, feel how you feel about OJ. He's not wrong.
Yeah, dude, I gotta retweet that. You're right. He's not wrong. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't believe like this is the story on the day that we get monetized.
Thank you, OJ Simpson. I fucking are serious.
I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far.
I did it for you. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You're right, Bart.
Jeffrey Toobin was the single most sanctimonious, arrogant, and vitriolic attack dog against Andrew Breitbart during the Anthony Weiner saga. The satisfaction I'm feeling right now can't be measured.
Weiner with this guy. That's fucking that's ironic. That's so ironic.
Look at this one. CNN senior legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin.
Oh man. I'm telling you, this guy is gonna follow him for a bit. You know, if he has, does he have a Twitter account or any kind of social media?
He does. He's not posting anything on Twitter now. All right.
He's better off. The next time, you know what's going to happen. Next time he finally does, people are like, hey, you got any tips for I can beat it? You got any tips for I can beat it in front of people? Yeah. You know, people are going to be messing with the man. It's just like anytime he tweets anything, people are going to be up in his mentions bringing it up, man.
Oh my God. Reminder: Jeffrey Toobin had a lot to say about Brett Kavanaugh, including that there does not need to be any actual evidence against him if eyewitnesses confirm reports count. In Toobin's situation, there's far more than just one eyewitness. Oh fuck!
I mean, how many people were on that Zoom call? It was like it was a couple, wasn't it? It was
quite a few people because they were running like a scenario, right? Oh, fucking Phoebes, I love this. I'll admit I follow OJ on Twitter. I mean, at this point, I think he earned the follow. Hey, congrats on the revenue earning and stuff. Thank you so much, Phoebes. I really appreciate it. And honestly, we would not be here without the support from the audience. 100%. You guys are just fucking awesome. And Kyle, buddy, I love you. I do, man. You're fucking insane.
So you imagine
that one too.
So was it?
It was over.
Could you imagine if? Oh man, that's horrible. Over 10 people. Could you imagine that they're like done with their little meeting or whatever about going over these scenarios? Oh, beating Trump, whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, he starts doing that. It's just like, Jeffrey, we don't know how that's a good strategy to beat Trump. What are you doing?
That's a perfect strategy.
We don't understand.
I'm surprised they didn't like pass that shit off as
he was playing the courts, right? So in their scenario, right, it goes to the courts and they're like, well, how will the courts rule? He's like, get it out.
That's so gross. I can see that being gross. That's so gross.
Dude, it's so funny. I'm glad you're earning from this now. Dude, Mario, thank you so much, man. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in.
Kyle, thank you.
But hey, Mario, if you just tuned in, no joke, go back like 15 minutes to the start of this shit. It is a shit show. Thank you, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, man, I really appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Oh, you got monetized. Congrats, Crow's Judgment. Thank you so much, Kai. J-Man, what did J-Man say? He wanted to beat off Trump, it sounds like. Dude.
I mean, maybe, you never know, man. People got twisted. They're twisted, man.
God, apparently no one says anything until after the call. All right. So he's just
what? Wait, what? They
No one
didn't.
told
They
him.
didn't try.
Well, so they just let
Nobody
him
tried to like
do his
intervene. Hey,
thing?
Tubin, stop!
I mean,
Stop, Tubin. All right, somebody needs to call him.
No,
Somebody needs to call him.
I swear.
It's never a good sign when even OJ thinks you took it too far.
Was it the same? That can't be the same call. That happened to somebody else. That he did the same thing, and everyone was just watching him prep. He went and got lotion and everything, and they're like, "Oh my god, somebody call his phone!" You know, and like because he put it on mute, he couldn't hear nobody. He deafened himself. So he just really, like.
Okay. I know this one's definitely more political, but I like it. Scoop: Jeffrey Tubin's Zoom call has all the classic earmarks of a Russian disinformation operation, according to dozens of former senior intelligence officials.
That's hilarious. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the person if this had happened? You said this happened more than once, Aura. They did this.
I don't know if it was him, but somebody did it. Like, you know, like,
no, but could you imagine if it was him and the person that saw him on the first Zoom call was part of the second guy? Oh no, he's doing it again. Somebody call him. Somebody call him.
No, dude, this is good too. At CNN didn't suspend him because on CNN this is virtually his job description.
No, Pix, wow. I agree. DSP.
Dude, I mean, but here's the thing, like DSP, right? I don't know, like he had his camera turned on and shit, right? But he was streaming. There was nobody else like on the call with him. This guy.
He had dozens of people watching.
Yeah, there were
people watching him. Yeah, way more than 10 people. There was way more than 10 people watching him.
Let me say it the best way I can, right? Because I forget the DSP situation, like the ins and outs of it. I know what happened, but like to my understanding, like DSP was streaming. He had stopped streaming in the sense like he had walked away from the computer.
Well, he thought he had stopped streaming. He thought he had supposedly, because the thing is, people still question the authenticity,
and it started. Yeah,
but he went immediately into personal reflection time mode.
Yes, he did.
And that's why people question its authenticity, though, because people think it was a stunt that he pulled. That he wasn't actually, like, to this day, people still, he claims, or DSP himself copped to it. You know, he says, "Yeah, I was." You know what I mean? He said he actually, yeah. But I mean, look, if it's some kind of 4D chess move where he's just like, you know, did I or didn't I? You know,
John. Brian Stelter made a comment. Jeff Tubin has been sidelined at a pivotal moment in the run-up to the presidential election. The reason: he exposed himself during a Zoom call with New York. He masturbated on camera, you jackass! Okay, you know, there's all those jokes, right? I think Tucker Carlson kind of like really kicked it off, the Fox News guy, when he kept calling Brian Stelter a eunuch, right? But at this point, man, I think he's the goddamn snack boy. I really do, because like, just say he was jerking it on camera, you asshole.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude. They say Tubin was also a master debater in law school.
Oh my God. What a choice. What a choice of words. Wow. What a fantastic choice of words.
I actually know this Eugene account. Like he's like in every single tweet that Trump does.
Wait, hold on a second. Steve, you with us?
Yo. Yeah.
You
say something. Turn your camera on. I need your reaction.
No, I mean, it's
he
crazy.
Goes, no. He said no. It's crazy.
No. Turn your camera on.
Even Steve, look, Steve is appalled by all this.
It's like he checked it out behind the scenes and got appalled, and that's it. He's done for the night.
So you know what? Jeffrey Tubin just ruined any chance of Steve ever coming to live in America.
Oh no, no.
Steve.
He just ruined it. That's what it is.
To our Halloween party.
Oh shit.
All right. Jeffrey Tubin can shove his dick in front of everyone and still keep his media jobs. He has his side of the story told first, such that there must be subsequent edits to admit he was masturbating. Meanwhile, the media goes for the juggler for anyone without any due process. I mean, he's not wrong. Well, I guess we now have to stop calling Jeffrey Tubin dickless.
All those people that were doing that, they were probably like, nuts.
Jeffrey Toobin exposing his penis on a Zoom call doesn't even seem like a strange story for 2020.
Jeez. I just hope, the best thing that could happen is do you guys know who Pablo Francisco is, comedian?
Oh my God, yeah, man.
Bro, wouldn't it be great if Pablo Francisco, goes up to Jeffrey Toobin, where's the beans?
Oh, no.
Where's the beans?
Oh my God.
Mark Simone, CNN is also removing whack job, no pun intended, Jeffrey Toobin. Okay. The Jeffrey Toobin memes are appearing everywhere. Jeffrey Toobin, Zoom dick. You get to see Jeffrey Toobin's PP, and you get to see Jeffrey Toobin's PP. Everyone gets to see Jeffrey Toobin's PP.
Oh, Jesus.
that one was better. That one was better. Okay, all right. I think we've gotten as much length as we can out of this one. No, there's another one. As an attorney, I expect that Jeffrey Toobin's excuse will be that he was working pro boner. It's just so easy.
They're just going to keep coming, man. They're just going to keep coming.
Oh, dude. All right. What is this? In 2011, on the Anthony Weiner tweet scandal, this is a lighthearted story. This is a silly thing that happened. It's not a big deal. Look, everybody knows that on the internet stuff happens. Fuck, dude. 9 years later, masturbating. Oh my God. 100. So she's pulling up his old tweets now. 40% of the Republican appointees to the Supreme Court have been credibly accused of sexual misconduct. 100% of CNN legal analysts named Jeffrey Toobin have been caught rubbing one out on a work Zoom call, and it's not the grossest sexual scandal of his career. Damn.
What was his other scandal?
He pulled...
Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking dying right now. You have no clue.
Well, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, he's just like, bro, now he could look, bro. Louis C.K. ain't got nothing on him, bro.
Right? The first headline is very specific, while the second one is just good advice. New Yorker writer Jeffrey Toobin suspended after allegedly masturbating on work Zoom call. Report. Don't show your dick on work Zoom.
Can you imagine how Louis C.K. must feel about this? He's like, yes. He's just like me.
Oh, man.
That's what I would do.
One of us.
It's like such a bullet dodge right there.
I mean, at least Louis C.K. got consent before he did that shit, right?
Jeffrey Toobin, Zoom participant.
No, Louis C.K. No, he absolutely he just said he was going to do it. In some instances he just did it. Yeah, in some instances he apparently just did it. I mean, from my understanding, okay. I mean, maybe I think he might have warned people that he was going to do it, and they thought he was joking, and then he just just did it.
Jeffrey Toobin, when that meeting takes a 5-minute break.
Yeah, well, at least that's my understanding of the Louis C.K. situation. Is that I think he told people he was going to do it. I think they thought he was fun, and then he would actually just do it.
Dude.
So, I mean, I guess that's better than what this guy did. Because nobody knew that he was going to start doing that. But it's not. It's all around bad.
Yeah, crazy shit, dude.
Sure up. If you didn't whip it out on Zoom, you're having a better day than Jeffrey Toobin. Oh my God, dude. No, everybody's just torching this man. Whoa, my God.
Wait, did somebody share the Zoom call?
I don't know. I want to say this is fake. Oh my God.
It's probably a meme.
No, I don't think it is.
You should turn off the camera just in case. You don't want this guy.
No, yeah.
Nobody can see it.
Huh?
Nobody can see it.
I can see it.
Oh, you can see his fat ass fucking belly.
Oh, okay.
Look at their faces. This dude's like, what the fuck?
Socio.
She's oh, this is even better.
Well, I don't think this is real, is it? I mean, it's just
I think
people's
it is.
reaction.
No, I think it is. I think it is. Hold on.
There should be music. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me. I can tell you right now if it's real, because if it was fake, they wouldn't. If it was just like a meme, they wouldn't take the time to get everybody's name accurate, right?
Yeah.
So let's see.
But are those actually the people that work there, though? So I'm saying.
I don't know. But
So
shit.
Cat's saying that one's fake.
That one is fake.
Real one is
Okay.
different, but with the same people. There's
There's
a
a video
of
of
the
the
real
real
one, but I was just saying.
They were cheering him on.
Oh man.
Jeffrey.
Cat linked it in
Oh
the chat.
god.
Bro, I see somebody. I saw on the thing that you showed, Crow. Somebody was saying about he's got grandkids. Oh man, those poor kids. Grandpa, no.
Do you see it?
Hold on.
It's in the chat.
Let me
Probably how
refresh.
he ends his calls. Family Skype calls. you
Okay,
know.
I see it now. It wasn't loading for some reason. I went back to YouTube so I could just copy the link.
Gotcha.
Tube life.
The grandkids aren't
Oh
even
my
surprised. We're like, we knew that would happen one day eventually. You know, he always does that on the fucking family Skype calls.
What the hell? Is this the actual call?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, don't play it. Just review it yourself, Crow, and confirm.
I'm not. This is another. Okay. This is something else altogether. This is a guy masturbates in the middle of a business meeting.
Jesus Christ! Like, what's happening?
So they replaced one of the squares
This is a
with
common
Jeffrey
thing.
Tubin.
I mean, what's up with? I mean, is that something like? Is that like a challenge that they have amongst themselves in that type of industry?
Like,
It's just.
I think the guy just whipped it out in a business meeting or something. It's not related to this topic. It is fucking hilarious. If you want to see it, just check the camera. They don't show any nudity there. The guy basically like gets up during the meeting, gets like some fucking lube, puts it on his desk, and gets some tissue.
That's the one.
You just see him in the camera, just going like.
That's the one I was talking about. Is that the same guy?
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh, I saw that shit. They're like, oh my god, Jeffrey, call him. I'm like, fucking, freaking the fuck out.
Well, that explains it. At Jeffrey
Stop
Tubin.
him! Stop him!
Tubester.
Stop him! Quick! Stop him!
No, they were. They're like, call his cell phone. Like, he's ignoring it. They're like, pick it up, damn it. Like
no!
Live look at horny Twitter and political Twitter joining forces to roast Jeffrey Tubin for showing his dick on Zoom.
Could you imagine the people that call? This is not a good allocation of company time.
No one. Jeffrey Tubin.
oh, shit. I'll check it in a minute.
Oh, dude, this is great. This is fucking great. Okay. All right. So now we're actually getting to like the actual news. Martha knows the secret to a tender Jeffrey Tubin steak. I like to tenderize my meat like Jeffrey Tubin on a Zoom call.
That's what's up. That's classy.
This is the best meme. This is the best meme for this entire thing.
That's classy. Good shit.
Oh god. Okay. All right. I think. I think.
Isn't Ricada going to talk about? Is he going to talk about? Is he going to talk about this on his stream tonight? I would really like to hear it from a legal perspective.
Jeffrey Tubin's career took a beating.
Oh, it sure did.
Oh man! All right. Jeffrey Tubin now heading Biden-Harris's digital strategy. Who saw that coming? All right.
Gross.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's
move on. Let's move on.
I thought, because honestly, I thought that we pushed it to the limit, and then there was just more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, Mike, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. What a dick, just wanking it with all hands on dick. Nick is covering the Chris Thurman story. Okay.
That's yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of Chris
was that the Funimation guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
geez. Yeah, I heard about that.
So
See, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so on stream last night, we're about to head out, okay? And Pix, she like dropped a chat and said, "Hey, check this out." So we clicked on it, and it's an archive link to this Chris Thurman guy, right?
Yeah.
And I know that. Well, here, let me go into my own tweet about this from today, because one of the things people were saying was like, "Oh, they're going to say that this guy apologized and he's taking responsibility and yada yada yada." And I'm like, the dude sent dick pics to minors. He needs to go to fucking prison. What the fuck do you mean he's taking responsibility? Now, he's deleted the tweets and everything, but the funny thing is, someone dropped a comment because we had clipped like, oh, hold on, what is this? I gotta read the super chats. Crows of Judgment, at Origami, at Tweet Bounty Hunters, Mike Raid. Hey guys, what's up? Crow and Aura. Did you guys get my message on Discord today? No, I didn't.
I have not, but I will try to check it later. I'm really my notifications things is off, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm getting notified. So,
Same.
but I'll check.
John actually doesn't look at Discord very often. I have to ask him.
No, I don't. I mean, it. It logs in every day because it logs in automatically. But I usually just I usually just exit it because I don't really use it. But I'll check them later.
Yeah. I'll respond to it after the stream, buddy. I'll check it as soon as we're done. Okay, so the thing is, then someone left this comment on this video that we uploaded. It was like 2 minutes from the stream, just to like notify people. And there was a link to report it, report this guy. But this comment was left on the video. On Funimation admits to sending dick pics to minors, right? It's Funimation VA. What we have here is someone who admits it is true, says he accepts the consequences, and also says not to blame anyone else because they couldn't have known. In that regard, it's basically the total opposite situation. But a Funimation bad narrative gets more attention than almost totally unknown actor admitting he did something wrong.
That's not the point, though. The thing is, look, like, see,
don't worry. I responded to him on YouTube. I know I'm not supposed to respond to people like that. I know, but I did it anyways. But anyways, I left this comment on Twitter, and I already know where you're going to go with that. The @Funimation VA, who sent dick pics to minors while being employed by @Funimation, and has now deleted his confession from Twitter, while @Funimation remains silent on their VA who sent dick pics to minors. Hope that clarifies.
Well, it's already been archived
for the dude.
Yeah.
People already archived his tweet. I know that. I think people.
Oh, yeah. When we originally found it, we were reading through the archive for it, right? Yeah. So then we went to his account. It was still up there. Now today it's deleted. My point is, like, he's trying to say, like, this guy admitted it, said he was going to face. Well, he deleted his tweet, right? He took it down. Look, it doesn't remove it from the internet, but clearly he's trying to hide it now, which is dumb.
Well, that's the thing.
Which is dumb.
Well, no, exactly. You put it out there. If you're willing to accept the consequences, that means you'll turn yourself in because you did commit a crime. You know what I'm saying? And as such, you know what I mean? If you are truly a person that is trying to, do the right thing, you know what I mean? Then you'll turn yourself in. You know what I mean? You'll turn yourself in.
You have the archive link?
No, but I know it's on the original tweet that I made about this.
I have it for you too, if you need it.
Can you just drop into the private chat? I'll pull it up here in a second.
Yeah. If the guy is truly trying to take accountability for what he did and do the right thing, then he'll turn himself in to his,
right. That narrative is already forming. Is basically what I really wanted to talk about tonight.
Is that the shit that I responded to you with? That's
yeah.
Shit. Okay, yeah. Talk about that.
I mean, it's already forming. They're already saying, "Oh, I mean, he is Vic Mignogna, but at least he admitted to it. That makes him a better person." No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Why would see the thing is here's where people don't connect the dots. Okay, why? Well, at least he admitted to it. Okay, why would Vic admit to something that he didn't do, dummy? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
No,
there's no evidence either.
There's no evidence. Okay, there's no evidence whatsoever. Okay, the allegations against him are from older women. okay, right? Who changed their stories multiple fucking times, okay? And you're going to compare it to this guy who says, I have no rebuttal. I have no excuse. I did these things. I've done it before. You're going to compare these two situations, you disingenuous fuckwads. Like, you can easily, if you want to say, do you think Vic Mignogna is guilty? Fine. I vehemently disagree, right? But if you're going to turn around and say, well, Vic Mignogna's a worse person because he didn't admit to it, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself 10 times fucking over. Jesus, man. They're already trying to say that this goddamn pedophile is a better person because he admitted to it. He's willing to face the consequences. Fuck off with that shit.
Well, here's the thing, though. All right, he's gonna face the consequences. You know, he's gonna be accountable for what he did. You know, he's not standing by what he said already. I mean, he deleted the tweet you said, right?
Yeah.
So already, look, I can already see what's gonna happen here. There's my account got hacked or something, right?
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's the excuse that we'll see next. All right, this guy says he did it. You know, he cops to it. If it was indeed him and he did these things, you know what I mean, then. And he wants to take responsibility for him, he'll turn himself in. You know what I mean? He'll turn himself in.
Well, I mean,
that'll be doing the right thing.
I completely agree. But my thing is right now, you know, there doesn't need to be investigation if the guy admits to doing it. FUNimation should make some sort of statement about it, right? And they're already saying like, oh, he didn't voice anyone important. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if he only ever voiced extra characters. I don't give a shit if this guy was the voice of fucking Licky Tongue, except for that would just be hilarious. Okay? I don't fucking care about any of that noise. The fact of the matter is he was employed by FUNimation. They fired another guy based on allegations. This guy not only has allegations, he admitted to the allegations. All right? So FUNimation right now, you want, because they're already saying, well, don't drag FUNimation. FUNimation's a good company. They didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. This is the voice actor. It's not, and the voice actor admitted to it. So really, you're just complaining because you're a filthy Vic stan. You're a Vic stan. Holy
well, it's about they're always going to be selective over who gets, you know, who has to suffer the consequences, right? I mean, remember when the Rooster Teeth story broke, right? The guy that you know put his hands on his wife, you know what I mean, and hospitalized her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that, you know, radio silence, you know what I mean? And it's and you think about it, it's just like, you know, none of the big sites that would normally cover something like that had anything at all to say about it. Not a single one. And he was an executive at that company. It's just like, why isn't that news? You know what I mean? It's like, we're talking about a guy who legit, all right, seemingly or allegedly, you know, committed this crime, but there seems to be proof that, you know, on the wife's side, right? She went to the hospital. So she's going to have she's going to have a medical report. They took pictures of her. She filed a police report immediately when it happened. So it's just like already, it's not looking good for this guy. This guy was booked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So already, you know, there's already a paper trail there. You know what I mean? So there's something to go on, at least.
I mean, you know, it's annoying. It's annoying because, you know, you have these companies and they went hardcore at Vic, right? They really did. Okay. Now, when you actually have evidence against these people, like things you cannot argue against, right? You have the reports from the fucking hospital. Yeah, you have this stuff, right? You have one guy admitting to doing it, and now these companies are just let's keep tweeting about company. Let's tweet about anime. Just pretend it didn't happen. He's a nobody. Dude, I'm like really pissed off by that because at least I will say this, right? At least treat it evenly, right? At least do the same fucking thing. Don't sit there and go like, well, we're not going to fucking talk about this one. Are you kidding me? The guy admitted to doing it. Okay. This motherfucker probably uses, well, I work for FUNimation. I'm the voice of these characters to these fucking teenagers that watch anime.
He does a lot of One Piece work. He
does a lot of work as a lot of different extras. So he can just say, kids, children, I voiced some characters in One Piece. If you want to,
Mookie.
if you want to send me, if you want, I can send you some pictures, and maybe you can send me some pictures, and I'll do like a voice of one of the characters just thanking you for your fucking for your photos.
Yeah, it's fucking
disgusting. I'm just like, dude, come on, come the fuck on.
Again, you know, people are gonna they're gonna be dismissive. Oh well, he wasn't. Well, he's a nobody. And it's just like, well, you know, people are gonna try to explain it away and be like, well, he's a nobody. He's a nobody, so it doesn't. Well, it does matter because you're talking about a guy. Listen, the people that are not the ones that are hiding. You know what I mean? Are they're the worst. You know what I mean? They're the ones that'll do the most damage when they're able to do what they do in secret. You know what I mean?
Well,
that's why they need to be. That's why they need to be exposed.
This guy here, right? He may be trying to like delete his stuff, right? But there was an account basically called Chris Thurman Exposed. I feel bad for all these like people that aren't Chris Thurman, but have the same name as him. Chris Thurman. Let me see if I can find that account. Oh man, it's not easy to type. Here we go. Exposing Chris Thurman. All right. So let's take a look through this account and see if they have anything here. All right. Chris Thurman at Beatbop86 at FUNimation voice actor sent dick pics to a minor. Read it. Okay.
Well, apparently it wasn't just one, right? By his own admission. Didn't he?
Yeah, a few of them. Same person.
So
yeah.
See, there. I mean, and
again,
look, if it's true,
I'm going to go through their story that they have on this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is a twit longer. Man, this is not the most comfortable thing. I'm not going to lie. All right, Chris Thurman at Beatbop_86, a Funimation voice actor, sent dick pics to a minor. Is a voice actor as well as a musician. Is currently platformed by Funimation and working on various music projects with well-known artists such as Lolita. Oh, I was about to say if that said Lolita, I would have been like, ooh, Lolita Official. He also participated in chorus battles in the past with the Utalite community. I don't know. He is also known on the side as an accidental serial dick pic sender.
Serial.
Jeez.
Sending pics of his dick to unsuspecting girls. We only have on record 2 instances of which he has done this, both of which were accidental, but evidence and receipts we received show that this could have happened many more times. One victim of his serial dick pic sending is a minor, a girl of whom was just 15 years old at the time. Chris sent his peen to her on accident, quote unquote. Here you'll see
multiple times.
Yeah,
multiple times.
Accidentally.
Multiple times he sent the same person.
Yep.
Pictures.
Here you'll
accidentally.
Yep.
Yes, accidentally. Here you'll see the receipts from the victims. Dude, John, I know it's bullshit. I know. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you.
Okay.
Steve, for the love of God, put your camera on.
Why? No.
What's up, Mario? Well, that's a cool mask. Wait, put that back on.
Through the rules, I have no money.
I want everyone to see it. You're like in the corner at the time. I got you highlighted now.
That's sweet.
I might have to actually bounce here in a little bit. So.
Oh, John.
Ah, dang it.
But I will. I got a couple more minutes. It's fine.
Okay. This is a very quick thing, okay? Well, you won't see the actual. Okay, here you'll see receipts from the victims with their names blocked out respectively to protect them and their identities. Well, you won't see the actual dick pics in question. Thank God. The context that follows proves their existence. In this twit longer, they will be formally known as Girl A, who was the minor, and Girl B. Girl A is the first known instance of Chris doing this. Not only did he send the picture in question, but after pulling the, oh my gosh, how did this happen? I didn't mean to send this card. He persisted in talking to this girl about his mega schlong in the effort of inflating his ego.
Wow. Totally accidental.
What the actual F?
Even after
it was totally accidental that he also talked about his junk. Totally accidental.
Even after finding out she's a minor, he continued to persist. He even flexed his position with Funimation to try and impress her. There you go, Funimation! There you go! You have a fucking pedophile who's using his employment with you to try to hook up with minors. Do something!
What do you expect him to do? Actually be honest for once?
Dude, I'm like... Because I had this stupid fucking comment left on our video talking about this guy, saying, oh, well, the Funimation is bad narrative. Here we go. This guy accepted responsibility. This is so dumb. Like, fucking hell. He's literally... Oh, man.
Well, other than actually admitting to it, Funimation didn't just fire him on the spot and make an announcement like they did with Vic, like you said earlier.
Or say he's suspended.
That.
Say something. Say he's suspended if you can't fire him. Say, as of right now, we're beginning an investigation. This person has been put on indefinite leave until we figure things out. Something.
Well,
Make it the most generic fucking... Just say something!
well, listen, because it's more important to get him the fuck out of there because he's actually using that position to lure children and shit.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like people like that operate like that in kind of relative obscurity, right? In secret, so to speak, because that whole idea, oh well, he's a nobody. It's just like that. Those are the people that listen. The nobodies, the ones that fly under the radar like that, they're the ones that can be the most dangerous.
They're the ones that flaunt their positions the most.
Because they don't have, exactly, because they don't have all the attention on them. That's what allows them to work the way they do, maneuver the way they do, manipulate the way they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. Some Kick Vic members are all like, oh, no one knows him. He's a nobody, so Funimation doesn't need to bother with him. If they say
doesn't
that,
matter.
no. I'm just real quick. If they actually say that and they fucking mean it, then you know that every single one of those pieces of fucking trash, pieces of fucking shit, all of them were nothing more than lying, disgusting degenerates the entire fucking time. Because now they have incontrovertible evidence that this guy's a fucking pedo trying to use his position to hook up with minors. And the response, well, he's a nobody. He's not like a Vic Mignogna. We don't get anything out of trying to cancel him. Oh, oops. Fuck you, you fucking asshole pieces of fucking trash.
Bro,
every single one of every single fucking one of you.
Crow, you just got monetized. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Calm down, bro.
You got monetized, man. Come on, take it easy.
I'm sorry, Kaiba.
Crow, eat a Snickers.
He's diabetic. Like fucking into
I stole all of my candy. I got this really cute Ravenclaw Harry Potter jelly bean thing, and I opened it up today, and they're all gone.
Aura with the perfect timing. Aura with the perfect timing. I can't. He's diabetic. Oh,
He's diabetic. Like the fuck, Kaiba. Like fucking.
All right. So just to make sure I get everything off of this article, right? Twitlonger. Girlby is the second known instance of this happening. Well, Girlby passed it off as accidental and tried to let the topic go. Chris ended up bringing it up again a month later. As stated before, these are the only two instances we have on record, but like most cases like this, there are usually others who have not come forward yet. If you or someone you know has been a victim of Chris Thurman's transgressions, please come forward. You can DM us privately and we can share your evidence while protecting your identity. The fact that Chris used his leverage with Funimation, fuck you, Funimation, to try and seduce a minor makes him an absolute risk, especially being heavily involved in the I don't know how to say that, community where a lot of underage people reside, a lot of which are female as well. If he's done it once, he could do it again. He may have already done so. In his own confession, sorry, Ori, you sent me that archive link, right? Because I got to read through it.
I sent you the photo of the archive link, so it's just right there, so you don't have to click anything.
Okay. Here we go. Let me switch over to showing you guys this real quick, because this is the most relevant thing right over here. And John, I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can because I know you're about to go. Okay, screenshot. Let me pull it up. Okay. Oh, that is way too big. Fucking hell.
That's weird. Why did it get so massive?
I don't.
Well, if anything, here.
Here. I can do it a different way. So share screen. Application window. Here we are. All right. I have no rebuttal. I have no defense. It's all there. It happened. Wasn't an accident. All I can really say is that I am deeply sorry for how uncomfortable I made them feel. I was in a very dark place during this time after a near decade-long relationship ended. Go fuck yourself, you piece of trash. But, I mean, like, there's another tweet.
I mean, again, look, if this is all true, because allegedly, we have to say allegedly, you know, I mean, for the time being, you know, even though he's copying to it now, you know, what's to stop him from saying, oh, my account was hacked, pulling the whole, my account was hacked card or whatever, right? If this is him, right? If this is legit him, you know, tweeting this and this situation is all true and he wants to do the right thing. All right. Go turn yourself into the police, man. You know what I mean? Because you committed a crime. You know what I mean? Well, you want to do the right thing? You want to take accountability? Go turn yourself in. Turn yourself in, serve your debt to society, get therapy, do whatever you got to do. And then, you know, maybe someday, you know, you'll be forgiven and you'll be able to move on with your life and whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah,
but do the right thing. Go turn yourself in.
I mean, clearly, I agree with everything you're saying there. It's just obviously he's not planning on doing the right thing because now he's trying to delete everything as if it never even happened.
No, of course. That's how you know he's not. He doesn't stand by what people like that don't stand by what they say. Again, if this is all true and this all actually happened and this is legit his account and he's the one that's done all these things, yeah, you know, he's obviously now in damage control mode where he's trying to delete, he's trying to backtrack, not trying to bring that attention to himself. You know what I mean? Trying to fly under the radar now. Run it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing is, you know, you have, I've been trying to avoid talking about the Vic situation, the kick Vic situation and all that shit because it was long ago. It went to court. That was the battle that we fought for. It happened. Whatever you want to say from there, you know, we just wanted to bring attention to it and got what we wanted, right? But like I have never been able to stand the hypocrisy out of these kick Vic fucking garbage people, these trash human beings. And I'm not making that up, right? They don't want to talk about this situation because there's no benefit to them. This guy is a nobody. They can't gain any clout out of it. This is just the Vic stance. Dude, the guy is a fucking pedo using his position at Funimations, like you said, John, right? He can just slip under the radar because nobody knows him, but he can creep on these fucking children, go, you know, I voiced a character in One Piece. Do you like One Piece? I worked on the show. How about you join me in a Discord call and we can do a little role play from One Piece. I'm just like, come
that's
on.
What I'm saying. It's just like, but that's why, you know, people like that, they need to be checked because he's not high profile. It allows him to move more freely without attention being on him. But now that attention is on him, you know, now he's covering his tracks again. Allegedly, if all this is true, and you know if this is not some you know concocted you know scenario or whatever, if this is all true, this guy is a VA for Funimation, he's doing this stuff, then yeah, you know, it needs to be brought to light, and there needs to be consequences. And if the guy is willing,
I'm sorry to interrupt, right?
Yeah. If the guy's willing,
admission being true or not, right? But I am in the drive right now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let me show this because it is censored. I did double check just to be on the safe side. This is the link. Okay. What the fuck? OMG. How do I delete this? I'm so sorry. Oh my BFD, the fuck. I swear to God, I did not mean to do this. I put my phone in my pocket. What in the world? Okay, dude.
One question.
This is the chat with the minor. This is the chat with the minor. Okay? Talking about how, oh, it was an accident. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. This was totally not intentional. And this person goes like, LOL, that's okay. Could have happened to anyone. Yeah, but it could have been a, what is this? Could have been a different pick. Jesus, LMAO. Don't worry about it. It's just embarrassing as fuck. I've sent things on accident too. No worries. I can imagine. I mean, I'm single, but I wasn't trying for that. Also, what was that reaction? Dude. fuck, man. Just, oh my
Can anyone
god.
translate Zoomer? Because I don't know what that means.
I just,
yeah.
I'm just like, you can. Okay, but he like wants to
Oh, I'm
talk.
sorry.
Right?
I put the phone in the pocket that leads to my penis. I'm sorry. My penis pocket.
If I was that kid,
Like,
the first
what?
thing I would have asked is, okay, why don't you get some new pants?
New pants. Like,
Or still your pockets, damn.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Okay, I want to read this comment for you guys.
Okay.
Nah, I don't feel weird anymore. I'm just embracing it at this point. I mean, it happened. I can't change that. I just hope you don't see me too differently after seeing that part of me. LOL. Unless it's a good difference. Fucking weirdo.
Okay, that should have been
God.
Stranger Danger right there.
I was like, why do you keep making that noise? Like, fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop with a creeper fucking.
Yeah, he's doing the Hannibal Lecter. He's doing the
for
Hannibal
real.
Lecter.
He wants silver for dinner.
Yeah, I know, right? Discord really trying to put me out there, apparently. Sorry to get TMI. I think we're already there. Doesn't help that it's not necessarily something I'm proud of. Made it extra embarrassing at first. Fucking.
Worst part is I watched Tug's video on this earlier, and he shared the same screenshots.
Ugh.
Dude, this is
Yeah,
so
again, see, this is a guy.
Never thought he'd go through it
Again,
twice in
if
one
this is-
day.
Yeah, see, if this is all legit, this is for sure this guy and all that. This is obviously, see, this is a pattern of behavior. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That this
I mean,
guy
but look
has.
at. I mean, but you know, because here's the thing, right? Let's say he comes back and says, "I was hacked. Oh, this was all an accident. I was never like." Look at the way he's referring to this shit, right? You're too nice, ha 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 ha. And nah, that's okay. You can say that. Thanks. I haven't really measured, to be honest, but like, I don't know. It might be as long as your forearm, dude.
Oh, God.
Just playing
Dude.
playing into all of this. It's just like, and again, look, if this is a thing, like if the guy, somebody's trying to set me up, it's like, well, who
He's
would
a
try to
liar.
set you up?
No, I mean, but right
He's
here,
a liar.
right here,
There's no
right
way.
here. To each, this is the girl right now. To each their own, of course. I just never understood. Sorry, I'm still pretty young. Well, actually, I guess if I really think about it, I understand whatever. Fucking Zoomer talk. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a size thing for sure. We're always insecure about it. How young are you? I'm just wondering. I'm 15.
All right.
I'm
That should have
15.
been the signal to
okay.
leave the chat.
Dude, I thought you were like maybe 17 or 18. Glad I didn't send that on purpose and immediately have SWAT teams and cop.
That
You
sounds like he's covering
fucking
his ass.
creeper, dude.
That sounds like he's just trying
Okay,
to
after
cover
the
his ass.
cop car bust through his window.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Oh,
Use
my
the hazard
God, he's still
sign.
Well,
talking
this is a
about his dick.
person.
He's still talking about his
Either-
dick with this girl.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That should have been a sign to stop talking and get out of the chat and pretend it never happened.
I'm like, dude. He just keeps on going. Yeah, but it's definitely
Like I said-
insecurity. Like, even when I was with my girlfriend, she would tell me I'm huge, actually. Fucking
Jesus
hell.
Christ.
That's how you can tell they
See,
actually have
that's
some
it.
small. They brag about the size.
Yeah.
And he's still
Yeah,
talking
but see,
about his dick.
But again, it's a pattern of behavior. Obviously, see, this is the kind. See, this kind of this is the kind of person that needs to go. They need to go to jail. They need to go to prison.
15
You
years
know,
old, and he's talking about how his girlfriend wasn't able to actually give him a proper blowjob. Holy shit, dude.
It's important to preface that he now knows the age and is continuing to speak
Yes,
about his
and-
fucking genitalia.
Yeah.
Again, yeah. See, this is where it gets into
I like
that
how he
point where it's
thinks
just
that, like,
right, this
oh,
is
if
not.
he knew the age before.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
good thing. It's a good thing you weren't like, it's a good thing it was a total accident. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. My girlfriend says it's huge, though. What
Yeah,
would
like-
you rate it? Like, fucking.
Dude, it's
That's what the cops ask. It's like, hey, did you know this person's age? It's like, no. It's okay. We'll let you off the hook then. Like, other than
I
if you,
just
if, how would they know you knew and then go right through the
me.
fucking-
Well, I mean, you remember, y'all remember. Hey, y'all remember Chris Hansen? He would bust out the transcripts.
Yeah.
Well, right here, you said. right here, I have it.
Well,
Page
then,
4.
right here.
You where she says right here, I am 13. LOL.
And then you reply with,
You know
I
what I
would
mean?
rub sweet sauce all over your body.
It keeps
Like,
going. It keeps going. It keeps going.
Well, exactly.
And then
It's
that's
just
when
like
the
that.
smart criminals
you.
come back with, oh, I'm dyslexic. I read that
Dude,
it's 31.
He tells the 15-year-old to call him the 9-inch maestro.
That's disgusting, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, all right.
John, you done? You done, Sean? There's more. There's more. Yeah, no problem. And yeah, I measured, and I'm 8.5 inches long and 3 inches thick. He just
Jesus.
fuck.
Okay.
Then you should go fuck yourself, bro. Like with your fucking incredible.
Then why are you
Right.
a real fucking
Right.
woman?
Pornhub,
Why are you like
jeez.
with these minors?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, again, it's you know, that is a pattern of behavior right there. You know what I mean? And again,
This is rough.
Dude.
Well, because like I wanted to make some comparisons because compared to Vic, what is it? The initial allegations is he made people feel uncomfortable because of Huggies and shit. And I'm not talking about the diapers.
Yeah, now look, okay. Here's what I really wanted to get to in reading this. Okay, because I'm not going to read through the girl B stuff because I wanted to get to the worst of it, right? I'm sure I'll probably get into one of those things just as proof that it's a reoccurring pattern of behavior, the accident talk. And I don't want to hear the creeper fucking talk with this fucking weirdo. But this is the important part. Okay, this is the important part.
Yeah.
This is the 15-year-old girl now. I'm blown away. A real voice actor. What's it like? And then Chris goes, a quote unquote real voice actor. But it's great. I mean, I started doing this in 2009. That's so cool. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's quite fun. Hopefully I'll get a main cast someday. You fucking bitch. Thank you. Yeah. So yes, a FUNimation actor showed you their cock. It happened. Dude. Man, what an experience. Haha, indeed. Well, I hope it wasn't too bad. No worries. Okay, I mean, honestly, I have shown it to other friends, like, on purpose, but that was an accident. Unless you liked it.
It was accidentally on purpose.
Oh, God. Thank you. I was seriously thinking about it. Bro, that Chris Thurman dude who sent me his dick wants to follow me. This is the girl. Oh, my God. Again, of course, although I'm super confused on how it even happened, I trust you. Haha, I wish I knew. And then this over here. Thank you. I will seriously think about it. Bruh, that Chris Thurman dude who sent me his dick wants to follow me.
I ain't saying nothing.
Can I say something, though?
Yeah, go for it.
Look, it is the dude's fault 100% because, come on, no one accidentally shows pics of their dick to a minor. But girl should have known, dude's a creeper, run.
Report that shit too.
Yeah.
Like, but
I want to highlight something that J-Man just said. Can someone hold Funimation liable for harboring a pedo? I mean, if they knew, but I don't think you could, right? Not even on a civil thing. I think that'd be kind of hard to prove, right? But like, as of right now, Funimation has access to these chats. As of right now, they have access to this man's confession to doing this shit. And they know that he was using his position at Funimation to try to hook up with a minor. And they aren't saying shit. Speak the fuck up, Funimation. It was very easy with Vic Mignogna, wasn't it? Because everyone hated the dude, right? Right? That was the case, right? Because your other voice actors were all arm in arm because they hated that man. So it's just so fucking easy for you. Do something about this. Do something about this. Because I swear to God, I don't like that whole cancel culture bullshit or anything, but I will sign my name onto anything that shuts you degenerates down at this point. You don't deserve shit if you can't call this crap out. This dude is using his position at your company to hook up with minors. You fucking weirdos.
Well, their company might not last long. Japan's launching that YouTube channel with all the anime for free, I think.
There's one correction I have to make on that, though. It's classic anime they're doing only, and it's going to be a while before they do dubs of that. Funimation, Crunchyroll, they still have contracts for doing dubs over here and for syndication purposes, which they're not going to lose out on syndication money.
Gotcha. Thanks, Mario. They better do Hakusho on there.
Yeah,
damn straight.
Actually, fucking, that would be awesome if Yu Yu Hakusho was on there.
It needs to be. That's classic.
It is. Okay, but like, I don't. Do something. Fucking do anything. Make a statement. Call it out because you don't know how many other people. Look. Okay. Look at this shit. This is the other girl. This is the next girl. Exact same thing. Oh, it was an accident. How do I delete it? Yada, yada. I legit don't know how to delete on phone.
Where is he sending this, on Discord or Twitter? Like
Discord. Can't you tell?
That's easily deletable. I can't see it from here. It's too small.
Oh yeah. He can delete it. He can absolutely delete this shit. Yeah. He's not doing it for a reason. Because he's trying to hook up with fucking minors. Dude, oh man. And then you have the fucking Kick Vic people who just lost their goddamn minds about how Vic Mignogna was assaulting them in their sleep.
In their dreams.
Yeah.
I dreamt, and this beautiful man with blonde hair came down to me, and he was touching me, and I didn't want that.
Then he leaned in and whispered in my ear, "Goose Rubber," and then I woke up. You know, like fucking. Oh, I'm just saying.
I haven't thought that movie in years.
Yeah, despite Funimation, where's Kick Vic at about safety and all this shit? When this dude is running around online doing all this crazy shit, where's Kick Vic at?
He's
using him for an example of how
he's not famous enough, dude. He can't generate any clout.
Yeah, I was like, there's no clout to be had. Like that's what's important.
If you want irrefutable proof that everybody in Kick Vic is a fucking lying, degenerate piece of fucking human trash, it's every single one. I mean, not the entirety of them. I mean, it's every single one of those people that are looking at this story and refusing to say anything. Yeah. And sitting there going, well, I mean, he's better than Vic Mignogna because like he admitted to doing it. No, you pieces of fucking filth, you human slime, you scuzz bucket. Fucking
scuzz bucket.
Right. I don't know what to call these inhuman sacks of shit in skin suits. I don't know what words I can use to convey just how amoral and just brain damaged these people are. I don't know. But this here, okay? They want to say like the Vic Mignogna stuff, right? They want to say like, oh, look at Vic. He hugged a child. He hugged a child. He hugged a child. And that's proof that he wanted to sexually assault a child. Right? Yeah. But you have this guy multiple times, Discord chats, sending his dick pics to these girls, trying to hook up with them, telling a 15-year-old girl to call him the 9-inch maestro. Saying, I'm a Funimation voice actor. Isn't that cool? Don't you want to, like, talk about my dick some more? Dude, seriously, what the... God, oh, man.
Well, he's going to be calling someone else that once he ends up in court over this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to give Funimation the whole company, right? Sorry. Rooster Teeth. I was willing to give Rooster Teeth kind of a pass, right? In the sense that like that one guy gets accused and, you know, they don't want to make a statement because of the stuff that happened with Vic Mignogna and they got named in court and everything, right? Mm-hmm. But like, this isn't even that. This isn't an allegation, right? With evidence. This is verifiable proof that he was talking to a minor that he had just sent his dick pic to and continued to talk about his genitalia with the minor and then tried to follow her on Twitter. Okay? And then to top it all off, he admits to doing it. He's using his position at Funimation to try to hook up with children. Do something, Funimation. Do anything. Do literally anything other than keep your goddamn mouth shut, you hypocritical fuckwads.
Dude should have did the smart thing and made sure chick was 18.
No, yeah, I mean, despite that, like, he's still going on knowing the age at this point. Yeah.
Well, I will admit, you guys know I'm usually a haunted house actor this time of year, but not this year due to COVID.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, man.
Year 2, there's this chick I was talking to, right?
Do you want to tell that story right now? I think I know what you're talking about.
No, this is a different story from the one I told you before.
Okay.
I don't remember which story I told you. I told so many.
Yeah, he's gonna tell it, and they'll be like the same story. Like.
Okay. I'm going to leave her name out of this, but anyway, I thought she was like sophomore and freshman in college or something.
Yeah.
Talked to her, had a dream where I actually confessed to her. It creeped me the fuck out. Then I found out the truth of her age. She was under 18. That moment, I just straightened up like, fuck.
Yeah.
And glad I never flirted or nothing.
Oh, dude, like
Me and the girl are still friends.
But here's the thing: I can understand that, right? You're 20 something, okay? There's a girl; she's in her teens or something. You don't know her age. You talk to her, you find out her age, and you say, "Well, nope," and you walk away, right? You don't try anything. That's understandable because you don't know the person's age, okay? You don't try anything. You don't try to keep it going with that person. Perfectly fine with me. That makes total sense. Okay, this guy finds out she is 15, and he keeps fucking going. Goes, I'm a Funimation voice actor, by the way, baby. You can call me the 9-inch maestro, and I can do some voices for you. Want to do a little role play on Discord? What the fuck? Oh, man.
No, my Tumblr days, I used to roleplay a lot. Yes, that was back when I was a brony. However, as soon as I found out someone was underage, I'd immediately stop you like, nope, you're underage.
Yeah.
No, that's what you should do. Look, I'm not going to sit there and be like, you're working on a job, you're talking to this girl, you find out she's 17, you say, nope, and you walk the fuck away. Perfectly reasonable with me, right? But when you find out their age and you're just like, oh, 15, then there's a problem. The fact that he's using his position at Funimation to try to lure these girls in tells you this guy is a fucking predator. He's an actual fucking predator. There's no excuse for this. There's no, well, he admitted to it, so that makes him better than Vic. Vic never admitted. No, you assholes. He is admitting to his guilt. Call the cops. Report the link. Sorry, or, God damn it. Fuck. Or do you have that, the link for the reporting?
I got it.
I'm sorry. I just want to put it in the chat and highlight it, please. Just
Speaking of predator, can I say something about this dude?
Yeah.
You don't mind if I curse, do you?
Buddy, at this point.
He's one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this guy fits the fucking stereotype of a child predator.
So, did anyone ever notice the unmarked white van in Funimation parking lot?
I did not until you said something about it just now.
Yeah, if I actually worked there and said that, I'd probably be kicked out.
Most likely. It's in the link. I mean, it's in the chat.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Guys, all of this is available, okay? The archive links are out there. Just click on this link, all right? It's a report for a site. It's report like crimes committed online. Go to it. Report this man. Report it. You have his Twitter handle. Report it. You have his name. You have where he works. Report this man immediately, okay? Because the company that is allowing him to use their name to lure in children, they don't give a shit. They aren't going to say anything. They're going to let this man continue to do what he is doing, which is fucking illegal. And, you know, I don't want to hear some situation where this man puts a, just, you know, for reference, he goes for a fucking swim and never comes back. Right? And they say, well, you pushed him to the edge. You pushed him. No. This man is a pedophile trying to lure in children. We don't know if there are more victims. We know that there are at least 2 women he pulled this. Oh, here's my dick. Look at it. I'm a Funimation voice actor. You wanna come over, baby, and do some voices with me? You don't know. You know that there's at least 2 girls that he did this with, one of which he knew was 15. And after being told that she was 15, tells her to call him the 9-inch maestro, baby. And, fuck. He admits to doing it. I don't care if this guy goes for a fucking dip in the river and never comes back. I don't give a shit, right? If he's not willing to go to the police right fucking now, perfectly fine with that scenario if he makes that decision. Go to the cops or take a swim. I don't care. Do one of the two. But you're not going back to fucking work, okay? You're not going to just pretend like it's never happened. You apologize. Everyone should forgive you. Abso-fucking-lutely not. And Funimation, by being completely silent, they want to do that shit, right? When they try to call it Vixen, we're not to Funimation. Well, you support this, you support this. At this point, Funimation, this man used his employment with you to try to lure in at least one minor. If you are not going to make a statement, then absolutely fine. I will play by these fucking idiots' rules and say, you know what, Funimation? You support pedophilia. Funimation supports pedophilia because there's a pedophile that works for them using his employment for them to lure in children. If you don't do anything within the next... By tomorrow fucking morning, I will gladly say that Funimation, as a company policy, supports pedophiles.
Yeah, for real. If it's just like people will fucking perish if you do not fucking respond to me and I dress up with the clown makeup and everything.
No, but it's not about me. It's not about me at all. My point is, it's out there. The evidence is out there. This man has confessed to doing it. Multiple people have tagged Funimation at this point. They know full well what is happening. Make a fucking statement immediately. Disown this shit because he's using your name to lure children in. He has made you an accomplice in his pedophilic activities. Do something immediately. You had no issues firing Vic Mignogna with your bullshit fucking investigation. This man doesn't need one because he has confessed. Do something this instant, not in a week, not in a few days, not if you run it by your feet. Immediately, and then make it damn clear that any child this man has talked to, they can come forward with your protection, okay? Because you fucking asshats.
Crow, do you need to be in the timeout chair for a bit with your stress ball?
I fucking do. Hold on. Where's my stress thing?
That's right. Let the ladies see work out your hand.
Actually, this is supposed to be good. This is supposed to be good for my shoulder.
But that's just the nastiest sound it can make.
Yeah, get an actual stress ball, man.
No, this is actually good for my shoulder too, and my stress.
Well, then at least don't get an oil or something.
Yeah. Can you like move it away from the mic?
Oh god!
This is the sound Jeffrey Tubin made.
Yeah, I know, yeah, and they tried to stop him too, and he didn't. Like so, like,
Biden.
Finally, open Biden and sneak into his house to sniff what Harry had.
Jordan, no lotion. I don't want to put lotion.
All right. Thank you guys for cheering me up again. All right, look, I want to end it on a positive note. There's nothing else I can say here. Okay,
Kamala.
I just imagine that. Biden. Kamala!
They're gonna call the police on you, bro.
Fuck my shoulder. Oh man. Okay. Hold on. So, there is something that I did want to play for people, and look, because I do. I avoided. Today is supposed to be the politics stream. And I avoided talking about it. I wanted to still kind of incorporate it, but in a fun way for everybody.
Wait. It's politics stream?
We normally do streams about politics on Monday.
I'm apolitical. Why am I here?
Well, you might like this one because it's a parody debate. I don't know if anyone's seen it. God damn it.
And also, J-Man, I just read your comment, and yeah, I do agree. The community kind of sucks for bronies. One of the reasons I left it.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Let me put some lotion on it. Fat Andy, Funimation sucks. Okay. Gross. You guys will like this one. We're just gonna react with everybody. Steve, I urge you to put your camera on so everyone can see your face, your beautiful, pretty face, because this is funny.
Come on, dude. The one Canadian I actually stream with doesn't show his face. Could you at least show yours?
Wait. Okay. Steve, why can't you put your camera on?
I gotta go get the tripod. Hold on. I'm getting the tripod.
I was hoping that we did not run into repeat of Tubin.
Okay.
Except for with maple syrup.
I like this Fat Andy person. Funimation sucks. Fuck Sony too.
I'm kind of
Fuck.
mad at them and their bullshit, but
Nah,
I can't stream off the console anyway.
This right now, it's 11 minutes long. It is a parody debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden on the Joe Rogan Experience.
I heard about this, never got to see it.
This shit is hilarious. I only watched the first 2 parts, but the impressions for Trump are like so fucking spot on.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the 2020 presidential debate, streaming live from my combination podcast studio toaster oven. My name is Joe Rogan, but most of my listeners know me as the father that they never had. To my right is our current president. He's been snorting Adderall in my flotation tank for the past 45 minutes. Donald Trump.
Thank you so much for having me inside of this giant tanning bed. I heard you don't get very many views on this radio cast, but after this, you'll get billions.
To my left, freshly thawed from the
This is pretty
cryogenic
spot
chamber
on.
they keep him in, former Vice President Joe Biden.
Look, here's the deal. They said I couldn't do a debate, but Kamala's been shooting me in the ass with his medicine straight from Colombia.
DMT.
I believe the medicinal name is cocaine. It's terrific.
So let's start with COVID-19. How do we get out of this pandemic safely so people can get back to their jujitsu classes?
The jujitsu.
Look, here's the deal, Mr. Reagan.
It's Rogan.
No onions, please. But we gotta listen to science people about the mask. You can't touch your face, and I can't touch your face. I would love to touch your face. Whoa. And social distancing, I know it's tough, okay? I don't want to be 6 feet away from you. If anything, I want to be within 6 inches of you at all times.
So it's really not that bad. We have 200,000 deaths, but these people, they were already dead. The fake news media, they won't tell you they were already dead too. And you know what? If you ask China, you should really ask China. Okay, because they gave us a Chinese virus, and I ordered the Chinese chicken.
How about climate change? It's getting hot out there, but not hot enough to create any heat shock proteins, which are actually really good for your body.
Look at the fires in California. They're great fires, really fantastic fires, very hot. Some would even say the hottest fires. Not a lot of fires get this hot. They want you to believe it's because of climate change. It's not because of climate change. It's because of the little tree hands that fall on the forest floor and they scrape together and cause mischief.
You mean leaves?
No, I'm talking about the tree hands. They grow on the tree arms.
Hey, Jamie, what's the politically correct term for tree arm? Yeah, looks like those are called branches.
Hey, Jeremy, why don't you pull up a pussy and grab it? Because you've probably never done that before. You know, what we need to do is we need to clean up these forests. We need to sweep them. We need to mop them. Maybe even use a Swiffer. We have to clean these tree hands before they explode.
Look, I remember back when I was just a young English muffin, growing up in Scranton, Transylvania. We're surrounded by vampires. And the vampires, well, they don't like the sun. And if we keep doing climate changes, well, we're going to make the sun go night-night. And that would not be terrific.
Well, unemployment is at an all-time high. And what we're seeing is all these people without jobs, just a bunch of unemployed chimpanzees, man, running around, yelling at other jobless chimpanzees. Well, we're all standing on this planet, man, this tiny little rock that's just hurtling through the infinite void of space, man. So how do you fix the economy?
Well, let me tell you a story that I'm going to piece together the way Christopher Nolan wrote the movie Memento. I remember back in the 40s when the economy was really booming.
1940s?
No, the 1840s. I was a boy panning for gold in California. My father, he sat me down. He said, Joey, you're going to grow up. You're going to do great things. And that's when my buddies Corn Pop and Lucy Goose, they came out of the bushes, and they were wearing a turtle. And I took one look at the turtle. I said, hey, that turtle ain't got no bones. And it goes the same way from the color yellow. It's my favorite.
Look, the economy is better than we've ever seen it before. It is doing fantastic. Pretty soon, America will have all the jobs in the world. If you want a job, you come to America, but you're not allowed in. We have the best jobs like engineering, delivery, blow. The best jobs are in America now.
Well, folks, that does it for part 1 of the 2020 presidential debate. That's right. One of these old dudes is going to be president of a country, man. Hey, Jamie, pull up an ounce of mushrooms. I need a break from reality. Hello, friends. Welcome to part 2 of the
That's
2020
good.
presidential debate. I'm Joe, the human kettlebell Rogan, and I'm
Kettlebell.
joined to my right by a man who's funnier than most of the open micers at the comedy store, President Donald Trump.
I'm so hard right now. I'm very turned on.
And to my left is a man who's a sex symbol for people with fake hips, former Vice President Joe Biden.
I was asleep, but then I woke
Are
up.
those really sunglasses?
No, these aren't sunglasses. They're two little teeny tiny teleprompters.
Mr. Biden, racial equality seems to be just as important to the people in this country as getting fresh elk meat. What are your thoughts on that?
The fuck's he doing?
Drinking a bang.
I think he's shotgunning a beer.
No, he's shotgunning a bang.
How they feel.
He's lost it.
I see the world through a sepia tone Instagram filter. So instead, I'll just listen to what the young people have to say. Teenagers like yourself.
I'm 53.
Oh, you haven't even hit puberty yet.
President Trump, if you lose this election, will you promise to hand over the presidential title belt peacefully?
Look, you can try to kill me, but I'm like Lord Voldemort. I already broke off a piece of my soul and put it inside of Mitch McConnell's neck flap. Here's my Horcrux.
Hey, Jamie, pull up a picture of Mitch McConnell. No, not Yertle the Turtle. Mitch McConnell.
And there's obviously cheating going on. There's ballots coming from people who don't exist. You have imaginary people, dead people, poor people. If they didn't vote for me, obviously the vote has been tampered with, and it shouldn't count.
Now, you both have multiple allegations of sexual misconduct. Jamie, can you pull up how many? It looks like there's about 8 allegations for Biden and at least 25 for Trump.
Whoa, 25 to 8. You got to get those numbers up, Joe. You're losing big time
So
here.
Yeah.
But I'm winning. Yes, and I'd like it to be known that the women accusing me are lying, and the women accusing him are telling the truth.
Yeah, I same thing he said, but for me this time.
All right. Well, let's move on to. You guys are going to love this.
You're gonna love.
Hello,
Joe, it's Alex, man. I'm watching the podcast right now, man. I need to tell you something about these two guys, man.
Alex Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe, you need to know that Joe Biden and Donald Trump are not real. They're holograms, Joe, implemented by the CIA as part of a declassified program back in 1967 where CIA operatives that were going to people's homes put gay frogs up your ass, Joe, so that they could track the movements. Joe, you need to ask.
Dude, the impressions here are fucking golden.
Gay frogs, Joe, where do you think that came from? Jeffrey Epstein had a whole army of gay frogs that he was using back in the day to bring people back.
Thanks for calling, Alex.
Hey, compared to that guy, I sound like Barack Obama. He's my best friend.
Hey, Jamie, can you see if any of that was true? Yeah, I tried Googling what he was talking about, but my computer just kind of melted. Well, folks, that wraps it up for part 2 of the most insane conversation I've ever had. And that's saying a lot, because I'm friends with Eddie Bravo.
That's a good banana.
Hey, Jamie, pull up something happy. Hello, friends. Welcome to part 3 of Nancy Pelosi's Nightmare, the 2020 presidential debate, streaming live from the inside of my Traeger grill. We'll start today with the old man who seems like he's on the verge of death.
All right, that's a bingo.
No, the other old man who seems like he's on the verge of death. Mr. Trump.
I like you, Joe. You're very bold. You look like the Thing from Fantastic Four, but human.
Now, this is possibly the most important topic. This might literally be the only thing that matters in this election. So if you are elected president, will you tell people the truth about aliens?
Look, here's the deal, Chunky Monkey. If we got aliens, I want to make contact. Physical, intimate contact. You remember my position on this last year? The Area 51 raid. When I was at the front of the line, trying to clap alien cheeks with my boy.
Look, Joe, we already have a lot of illegal aliens coming here, and most of them are galactic criminals. They're probers, and I assume some of them are good Martians. But you know what we're going to do this? We are going to get the Earth, and we're going to build an enormous wall around the planet Earth. It is going to be a space wall, and we're going to make the mothership pay for it.
I want you to pay for it. I want dirty money for Trump University.
How about you pay for it with all the money you got from China?
I'm tired of this.
This what?
Hey, Donnie, what's your favorite national park?
Yosemite. I love Yosemite. Very awesome.
You can't even say Yosemite.
Hey, Joe, what's 2 + 2?
Bacon.
He's lost. Joe Bacon. That's the name from now.
I'll knock that dead animal right off your noggin, you fat kumquat.
You guys remember a couple grizzly bears fighting over a scrap of meat. A grizzly will rip your dick off, man. Just rah.
Wow, that is a fantastic impression of Hillary.
Anyone else?
Oh, you should probably have some of this.
What's this?
It's DMT. It'll expand your mind.
Oh, I love BLTs. Oh.
Give me that. My turn.
Hey, Jamie, I think we should take a quick 10 to 15 minute break. Welcome back to Earth, bitches.
All right, that was fantastic.
I felt this bitch's not taste scoopity poop.
What's that feeling? It's warm inside of my chest. It's fuzzy like a little candle.
That's love, man. That's your soul reconnecting with the universe.
I've never felt love before.
I've been riding the Bubba's coattails for 12 years.
I have no empathy for others because I'm scared of feeling sad.
I got a terrible track record, and I don't remember half of it.
I'm so desperate for validation.
The DNC's making the same mistake they did 4 years ago.
Half of the country hates me.
And the other half hates me. Oh, you guys are nuts.
I don't even want to be president.
Whoa.
Maybe no one person should be president.
That's what I've been saying for years, man.
Well, they could definitely find someone for America that's more terrific than us.
What were we thinking?
Listen, you both have been through a lot. I think it might be time for you to retire. Maybe go hunt some elk in Utah with my buddy Cam Haynes. We can get you a custom crossbow, and you can kill animals with it.
I'm in.
Sounds like a sandwich.
Oh, that reminds me. I saw this video the other day of a South Australian wolf monkey fighting a Japanese buffalo fish on MDMA. Hey, Jamie, will you pull that up? You guys are going to love this.
That was great. That was
I
great.
love making stuff up when I don't know the answer.
I don't talk good.
Joe Biden has not been out there harvesting baby blood, Joe, in the basement of Applebee's across the country so that he can inject the baby blood into his eyeballs so that he can let me so that I can see in the dark, Joe.
All right.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, that was a fun way of ending it, right?
Yeah, it was dope.
Okay. Now we got one thing that we have to do for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready for it?
Sure.
All right.
This is for everyone that stayed on. Oh, god damn it! I'm having trouble typing.
And Steve already turned off his camera.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck this. Like,
The only thing you know about
Steve.
Canadians are camera shy.
My thing's
No.
lagging like crazy.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. All right, so we have a new poll that we have to make together as a family.
Oh boy.
what kind of poll?
You know what it is.
As long as it ain't no stripper pole.
What is? Steve, it's all you, bro.
The third sandwich.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
I have one.
now we have the punishment sandwich. That's going to be the one that's going to hurt to eat. Okay.
Mhm.
And I say tri-tip slathered with ghost pepper sauce.
Sounds delicious.
Do you really? Yeah. Like, first of all, what's
I'm not gonna like
what-
spicy food.
Oh yeah, I was like, I love spicy food.
Same
Well, I
here.
mean, I want it to be like real spicy.
One spicy meatball.
Yeah,
yeah,
but I don't want to kill anybody. So the first one is tri-tip.
What is tri-tip? What is that?
It's a meat.
I'm poor. I don't know what that is.
Same. Screw the rules. I have no money.
It's just a meat sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, start going with that phrase when people discover I don't really have green hair.
We have, oh my gosh, sorry, nose run. Ghost pepper cheese. Oh, Carolina Reapers are awesome. Pickles, broccoli, and pork rinds. Okay.
I need that.
All right. So let me actually change this a little bit. Tri-tip with Carolina Reaper sauce. Okay. The next sandwich will be the nasty sandwich, which will be candy.
Is that the same thing you said before?
What? Okay. The next sandwich is going to be mustard, Swedish fish, bologna. Except I can't spell bologna.
Bologna. Bologna.
Bologna.
Like manana.
Fish.
Yeah.
Bologna, mustard, Swedish fish.
Swedish. I'm Swedish.
Mamma mia.
Yeah.
All right, and the third sandwich choice.
Swedish.
It's got to be something that everybody is able to get. So if it's going to be like something super specific, it probably won't be possible. So take that in mind.
Spicy Italian.
Spicy Italian.
Okay, I'm Sicilian.
You totally set Mario up for that one. These two have been colluding for years.
Let's not let him know about Russia.
I can't speak Russian, so I'm out.
You can't speak comrade. Come on.
Not really. Yeah, that's what I go up showing up saying. I speak comrade. Like, fucking get the fuck out of here.
Comradora.
Yeah.
I want to do another sandwich with bacon. So bananas, bacon.
Do bacon, lettuce, and turkey.
Canadian bacon.
Turkey.
Yeah, it's BLT except without tomato.
Well, can we replace the L with something that's also not like?
I don't know what else to replace it with, like bacon.
Okay, a BLT with wasabi on it.
What about horseradish? Can I substitute that? I have horseradish.
Yeah, you can substitute horseradish. I think it's the same
Actually, I think you should make it a Canadian surprise. Canadian bacon, maple syrup, some other Canadian foods.
It's like a poutine sandwich. Like
okay, hold on. Let me do the first one. Bacon, lettuce, turkey with wasabi / horseradish. And the next one is a Canadian special.
Canadian special.
Alacart's gonna kill me for coming up with this.
Canada bacon. Canada cheese.
If you guys vote for that one, I'm not eating it.
Maple syrup. And powdered sugar. On top. Okay, there we go. I think this works. We're gonna select the tier. Okay, and
the only tier not getting the vote is the 1 month.
Yeah, we made the $2 tier specifically for the Sandwich Squad.
Not ready.
Okay. The poll is live. I'm going to post it in the chat. So if you are a Patreon member, you are able to vote on this one. Please, for the love of God, do not vote on the bologna and Swedish fish sandwich, and try to avoid the Canadian special.
Canadian special sounds interesting to me. Canadian cheese? What the fuck?
It has to be some sort of cheese that's popular in Canada.
What cheese is that? Steve,
I don't know.
No such thing.
You guys don't eat cheese over there?
Like maybe Swiss cheese.
Okay, then Swiss cheese.
No, well, we eat American cheese.
Canadian bacon and Swiss cheese.
Yeah, there's like different cheeses. I just don't think there's like a Canadian cheese. Like,
I love this. So, what? I ain't giving you money.
Because like I'm
about to.
Quebec people eating a lot of Swiss cheese.
Okay, all right.
Maple cheese.
He bailed. He bailed on us. All right, guys, that is the end of the stream. I just want to say thank you to everybody who did support the channel, helped us grow. We'll be back on tomorrow night with more story time. In fact, we have been reading through My Immortal, but when we were on the stream on Steve's channel, we discovered another fan fiction that is even worse than My Immortal. The Batman fan fiction with Bat Cousin. We got through a few chapters. It was fucking awesome. And we're going to read through a little bit of that, put My Immortal on hold because I don't want to burn through that entire thing so quickly. Anyways, thank you so much to Toy Bounty Hunters for joining us tonight. Mario, thank you so much for coming on.
No problem.
Aura, as always, it is a pleasure when you're able to make it. And Steve?
Turn on your camera.
You're stuck with me forever.
What? That's the
camera?
best way.
Yes.
Hold on.
I get there we go. Yes, Steve. Okay. Let me just read through our Patreon members. Thank you so much again for supporting us on Patreon. If you do want to support us on Patreon and you're not already, all you have to do is very simple: is go into the Patreon link in the description for this chat and just join. $1 joins on. I'll read out your name. Anything more than that, and you get to pick. You get to pick your vote in the Sandwich Club. Alexa, Luna Karenina, Geeky Pixie, Steve DeLive, Jess, Kat Thomas. It's tough. Julian Cyan, Dagger, Ali, Mr. Holmesley, Warren Corruption, Katie Ambro, Marco Enos, Lauren S, Ravenous Hound, Chris Anonymous, Jonathan Murillo, Origami Maria, and Devil Hunter Nero. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We really do appreciate everything that you do for us.
Congrats again, Brusky.
Yeah, thank you so much for helping us get monetized too. Without your guys' views, we wouldn't be able to do it. We will be monetizing stuff more regularly in the sense that we can actually do it now. We'll monetize everything.
Rev, thank you. Appreciate you, Rev.
Thank you, guys. Love you, Aura. Fuck you, Crow. Well, fuck you too, Rev.
Look down. Look down.
I know. I just saw it.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. Guys, we will be uploading certain segments from the stream onto the channel. So if you want to get the story out about this Chris Thurman guy and Funimation just being absolute pieces of garbage, that will be available in a shorter segment for people to watch, so you don't have to worry about that. The stuff we did earlier with Rush Limbaugh, we'll upload that as its own separate thing. But yeah, we'll try to get those out more frequently. And Steve is actually helping me out with getting the goth punk video from last night uploaded. So we'll be back with another stream tomorrow, and we really do appreciate all the support you've shown us. Good night, guys. And women.
Thank you, Jim.
Good night, guys and gals.
Peace.
Peace out.
I can't really do it.
There you go.
I want